Okay, look, here's the deal. We recorded a stage. In our Discord server, we have this thing called the New Senate. We're taking over, right? The Senate, the old art commentary community, they have the Senate thing where they bring in a bunch of retards and they all yell out over each other and all this stuff. All right, we're the New Senate in the Now Recording Discord server, and we did our first Senate Senate. I don't know what to call it, Senate episode or something. And usually the mindset would be right that we take this and we record it and then we make it members only content. But I feel like this specific episode was actually really good. So I think we're going to try and do a Now Recording episode. I don't think it's going to get as good traction as we've been getting lately, but I think it might be interesting to see like how something like this does. Now, we already recorded it. It's already happened, but I figured I gotta give a little bit of context. All right. So there's this Spurg community underneath us. It's like what Now Recording used to be back in 2022. A small podcast that infight and start a bunch of drama with each other and make content out of it. You got Turd Island, Wall Smashers. You got a bunch of other like weird podcasts that coexist with one another, and they have their own little small community. I call them the Badwick Orbiters. They're like people that orbit Badwick. If you don't know who Badwick is, he used to be the host of Turd Island. Now he's the host of Wall Smashers. He's kind of developed this little community underneath the Now Recording people. And he's got his own little thing going. He's got his own little orbiters. Well, we interacted with him today because there's this guy named Tony Hits. Now, if you watched one of our live streams, the Commentary Cringe episode, you will see us talk to Tony Hits. He's kind of like a schizo, psycho weirdo, but also kind of funny at the same time. Kind of like Brick, but turned up to the max, like twice as crazy as Brick. He's like this EDM musician guy who makes these looping songs, who simply says a lot of things. And he has this very big obsession with the number 58. He's seen the number everywhere. The number 58's everywhere for him. He sees it on clocks. He sees it on televisions. He sees it on cars. It just follows him everywhere. So he's kind of a schizo in that regard. He keeps talking about this. You might know him as also, he went by Spaceman back in like 2022 during the Keemstar Show days, right? And he went on the Keemstar Show and like Keemstar rapped one of his songs, and that's how he's kind of known. But now he's known as Tony Hits. Well, he has a podcast called the 58 Podcast that he started with Burn the World, Lady Nerd Artist, who else? Joe, Mr. B, Pigeon Salad, and am I missing someone else? I feel like I'm Dan 240p maybe. There's a few others. Well, the podcast is done. It's over. It's done. It broke up, I guess. And one of our old stages we did about a couple months ago, there was another podcast that broke up called the Horny Hour Podcast. And we did the stage, and it's actually members only content where we tried to fix that podcast, bring them back together. You know, because feel like when you're Now Recording, we came off the backs of Spergs, right? Like Spergs helped us in this, like helped us with the. Helped us rise to where we are right now. If it wasn't for the Spergs, we wouldn't be here. So we like to give back to the Spergs. So we tried to help the Horny Hour Podcast get back together, and we tried to do the same with the 58 Podcast. Did we get it back together? You'll have to watch and find out. But so yeah, that's what's happening on the stage. It's actually pretty entertaining. I think I'm a huge fan of Tony Hits. I think the guy got a bad rep by most of the community, and I think it's the situation where a lot of these retards, right, a lot of these Spergs, they see a weaker Spurg who Spurgs even more than they do. So they see blood in the water. So they're like, well, I Spurg a lot, but this guy Spurgs way more. So I'm going to like project myself onto him and be like, why are you Spurging? Why are you Spurging? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And they give him advice and stuff like this. And it's like this huge, like never ending circle of Spurging. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. But yeah, so there you go. That is what's going on.
Now recording.
Welcome to Now Recording, members special episode. I'm live on a stage right now with about 20 people watching, and I'm here with Mr. Tony Hits. Tony, tell me about yourself. What do you do?
I go through a lot of shit.
You go through a lot of shit. How so?
I just like, man, I can't just say music. I can't just say like I work or whatever. Man, I've been through a lot of fucking shit, man. I think my patience is not there compared to other people. I think I don't know. I think I need to just try to fucking hibernate or something. It's just like I'm just exhausted, dude.
Exhausted because of what? Why? Tell me about it.
this planet is just so fucking impossible of like seeing more positive, and like it's not saving itself, and these people are fucking dying every single day. It's just from guns and shit. It's like, I don't know. It fucking makes me like uneasy. I don't like it.
Well, how's that affecting you in with the whole commentary genre? You know, like is that affecting your work in
Those
commentary?
are, I feel sometimes some of the interactions I get in commentary are the various spikes in nature of how negative shit can really affect your fucking life
Mm-hmm.
and like make things worse. And it's just, I don't know, man. I'm just over it, man.
Okay. Well, explain to me, what is the 58 podcast?
It was a way of me kind of able to get stuff out with friends to help me out, and I can't thank them enough. Like, honestly, like there's a lot of shit that I was never gonna be able to get out there if I didn't go on Burns' show. So it's just, the thing is that if we keep going into this rabbit hole, you guys are gonna find out shit that you're not gonna want to find out. And it's not about, like, I've never done anything like illegal, or it's like I've never been arrested. It's not like that. It's just you're gonna find out shit about, maybe I really do think this alien shit, like there's a lot of concrete evidence of like certain like instances. Like I had a dream that like my what was it? My two friends were getting along again, and they haven't talked in like almost in like a year or some shit.
Okay.
And then they started talking again like the next, it was like what, 2 or 3 days after that I had that dream.
Mm-hmm.
They were not cool, and then all of a sudden they were cool. Where it was like sitting there, I was like, what the fuck? Like I had a dream about this. Didn't see it happen, and then it just happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go back. All right. So who was all on the podcast with you? Like who were your co-hosts?
Baron, Pigeon, Dan, Lady Nerd Artist.
Was there the Joe guy, Joe Mr.
Oh
B?
yeah, the guy that fucking comes and I get surprised on my show that he's a co-host, and just fucking no one ever
Right.
told me that it was true and
So
that was gonna happen. So
for context, how long were you doing this podcast for? How long was it going?
couple weeks.
Couple weeks. All right. So for context to the listeners, Tony here was on the 58 podcast with a few co-hosts within the commentary community, the smaller commentary community, Burn the World, Lady Nerd Artist, Joe, Pigeon Salad, and Dan 240p. And they would meet up and talk about commentary subjects, to which Joe would be a new addition. Now, you and Joe did not get along. Is that correct?
Oh, I beat him in Brawlhalla.
Oh, is that the reason why you guys don't get along?
I think that's honestly like kind of a big reason, dude.
So you join the podcast, right? And you join this podcast, and they bring in Joe. You didn't really like Joe, and you felt like he shouldn't have been on the podcast with you, so you wanted him off. And when they didn't kick him off, you quit the podcast. Am I getting that right?
I always said if he came back, I was gonna quit. I always said that, and I also said I was gonna quit the podcast like literally 58 times. So like everyone should have known that I was already gonna quit. Like they should have known this was gonna happen. I did this podcast because I forced myself out of my comfort zone to do something I've never done.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to. I've never had people on the internet that I've interacted with start a podcast with me that I've never met in IRL. This is something I've never done before. So I already knew that going into it. I didn't even want to do it at all. I wanted to just not even do it. But I forced myself to do something I didn't do because I felt it was necessary. But it was also necessary for me to only do it for a short period because my mental health and physical health is deteriorating and it needs attention. and I need to fucking do this shit right now. I need to drink water. I need to fucking focus. I need to work. I've been on my phone all the time, right? And now, for the first time in my life, I'm not playing music or using my phone at work. And this is a really, really hard step for me. I always do this. I'm always listening to music or on my phone at work. At this job, I actually give a fuck. I'm not doing it no more. I'm not even fucking doing that no more. And it's killing me, dude. It's making me stress the fuck out because I get a shit ton of messages every day. I get a shit ton of fucking people talking fucking all types of languages. I don't even know. It's just
a lot of 58s.
there's a lot of bullshit.
Is there 58 of them?
I was watching this fucking thing or whatever. I was at this bar and I looked at the TV for approximately 2 seconds, and the fucking year that pops up on the documentary said 1958. I shit you not, I had no idea what this fucking show was, what this documentary was. All I just see in a 2-second span of looking at a TV was 1958. And then I looked at the clock on my phone and it said 12:58. And the fucking car in front of me right now's license plate, it's not 58, but it's 5B. And what does 5B look like?
Well, that would look like a 58, I think.
Look like 5B.
And the one parking spot that I sit at, of course, the car in front of me. It's just that fucking close.
Was it going 58 miles per hour?
Who fucking knows, dude? All I know is just I think all of this shit is too fucking coincidental. And I'm pretty damn sure, 99.9% sure, there's something responsible for this shit.
So you think they are doing it, right?
I mean, I have no proof. I have evidence, but not enough concrete evidence to say that it's 100% real. Even though I think there is a very high percentage of it being real.
So, like, who do you think is doing this to you? Who's behind this conspiracy?
Is it the 58 podcast? Burn the world? Is it Joe? Is Joe behind this?
I think.
Are you 58 years
old?
I
don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. No, I don't want to say the word.
Come on, say it.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say the word because you know what it is.
Say it.
They want me to say the word, and I'm not doing it.
Come on, man.
Is it a conspiracy?
It's a safe space.
Can't say it.
All right, back to the 58 podcast. All right. So is there any way we can figure out possibly some sort of like conversation with you guys to maybe patch things up, get back together, go on a little reunion tour or something like that? We saved the Horny Hour podcast. I think we could save 58.
I'm down to like call in, but I just I don't want to be like on the show.
But the podcast is 58. Okay, shut up, Walt. The podcast is named after you, right?
I guess it's just I understand the ask. Okay, I know. In my opinion, I just want to put this out there. I think Burn is a good YouTuber. I think he's I think he's a great YouTuber. He learns from his mistakes. He moves on. He tries to keep it going, and I do think that people need more commentators like him in the space. However, I feel due to the past that me and Burn have, it's best for me to separate from the situation and everything that has happened. It is just drawn in me to be so stressed out. I have been you gotta think. Burn has more videos of me than fucking Keemstar might have videos of Jake Paul.
Really? Well, let me check. Is it Burn the World?
I mean,
Burn the World?
That might be an exaggeration, but
Burn the World. 10. All right.
I just think it's stressing me the fuck out. I guarantee, this is why Jake Paul didn't fucking interact with Keemstar, because he knew it would stress him the fuck out and shit like that. It's just it's the same fucking thing. Even though I hate fucking Jake Paul.
Chugga 58 podcast, Minecraft Hardcore, Chugga Conroy, Let's Go, and it's your little Tony Hits thumbnail. Then another one, the 58 podcast, Tony is in love. I don't think it's that much, it's I see you you're part of the show, right? And I heard
How many
you say,
videos does Burn have on his channel?
I'm not sure. Let's see. Is it say it here? It says 87 videos. Wouldn't that be funny if it was 58?
I guarantee 58 videos he made were about me.
No, but
wait. If we count the videos, right? Let's say, what if he actually made exactly 58 videos about me?
But that's the thing, right? You got to continue the podcast until you get to episode 58. Then you can quit.
It's a fucking
Tony,
ridiculous.
is it 5.8 inches?
Dude, by the fucking 13th episode, I'm gonna be on another fucking bender or some shit. I don't fucking know, man. I can't do this.
What's wrong?
Stress the fuck out.
Why is it so stressful though?
See, I could quit alcohol and I could quit weed. I've done it. I've quit alcohol for 3 months. I've quit weed for I think really the most I've quit weed is 3 weeks or some shit like that. But I want to quit both, and I cannot quit both if I'm doing fucking podcasts and commentary shit. There's no way.
Why is this podcast so stressful? Is my question. What's
there's a lot on the line. There's a lot on the line. It's almost like the last fucking the last push of my points and stuff hitting people that don't like me, that want to give me a fucking 8 chance, 7 chance, whatever the fuck. Join in. They listen to what I say. They might come out and be like, okay, maybe there's more to it, whatever. There's a chance for me to fucking get myself out there, get people to know who the fuck I am and that. And but the problem is, I feel that I am putting people at risk of hatred, doxing, this, that, things that happen to me happen to other people. And people also need to realize, and that's why I think I need to separate myself from situations and start over, rebrand, and fucking honestly, it is fucking stupid shit.
Wait,
but
you gonna go back to Spaceman?
I mean, who knows what's gonna fucking happen?
I like Tony Hits. I like the name Tony Hits.
Maybe I fucking start releasing music under Spaceman, which I have one song from Spaceman.
So you had 2 different personas this whole time. You had Tony Hits and then you had Spaceman. Spaceman was your commentary persona, and Tony Hits was your EDM persona, right?
I would definitely say that's definitely accurate. And also, it's weird you say that, right? I had a dream from 2018.
I had a dream.
And when it was in 2018, I forget what it was, but I was it was someone was saying Spaceman, but it was saying it in a commentary way, right? This is before any of the Keemstar show shit, any of this fucking. This is so long ago, and it's I had a vision about that happening, and I went on this account, right, and I was gonna delete it and never use it again, and then I thought about that one fucking vision I had. Went into a bunch of fucking new Discord, started over, and then it just fucking. I went with it.
After the dream,
I followed what I heard.
After the dream, did you wake up and you hear in the distance that clock keeps ticking like a metronome, in the on a radio or something? You're oh, it's fate, and then it's it's 9:58 a.m.
Reads 58 minutes past 5.
My fucking miles on my car is. The miles on my car is 165,844 miles.
What is that a number that's relevant?
Well, 165,844.
Holy shit, you're right.
And not even that; it's in the middle of the numbers.
Okay, I get the 58 thing is a crazy thing. All right, I get it. You see that number everywhere.
85 on the license plate I just saw, but
I want to go back. I want to go back to the podcast. All right, let's talk about the podcast.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
You feel like there's pressure on this podcast, and I just wanted to give some advice. I don't think there's any pressure at all. I think this is a fun little podcast you guys do. There's no big deal to it. There's nothing crazy going on. I think you're projecting way too much tension onto this podcast when it's just something you can have fun with the boys, And I get like a lot of those guys like to shit on you because you're Tony Hits or Spaceman or whatever. But I think you deal with it well at most of the time. You know, you know how to take a joke sometimes, and you're pretty funny. But I think sometimes you can kind of take it a little seriously. But here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Everyone that
The thing is I take my life serious just because of what happened.
yeah.
I need to get out of whatever I am in right now. I need to get the fuck out of.
I don't. But my point really is when I was watching Chthonic Echo's stream today, I was looking at the people that were on there, and I was looking at Burn, and I saw Joe, and I saw Flatley, and I saw Leia, and I was like, these are guys that have done the same thing you've done. They've taken themselves a little seriously sometimes. They're getting a little too emotional. They freaked out about something. You're no different than them, okay? You're one of them. You should be accepted, all right? And I think you guys need to get back together, do the podcast, have a fun little Sperg podcast where you guys argue with each other, and just go back to doing content. Did I kill him?
No, I'm really like just thinking about.
They found him.
I don't know, man. I think I need to just focus on music. You know what the problem is my viewership has gone way down. I've devoted a lot of time into Discord VCs, which is something I never really did until more recently. But like, I'm literally in a fucking Discord VC. Fucking like, I have probably more time than fucking people have World at War 180 days fucking played on fucking Discord VCs. Like, I'm always in it, and it's just like I've had no time to make fucking music, which is something like I'm slacking as fuck. I'm just re-uploading my fucking songs as music videos. I don't even know what to fucking do anymore. And it's just like I need to focus on music. That's my number one thing. I don't think anyone can really get me on. That's my biggest thing that I feel like I'm the most skilled at. No, I'm in a fucking dead zone.
You're skilled.
I'm gonna be in a dead zone, so it might break up in the next 2 to 3 minutes.
Damn, he nailed it. Holy shit! Did you hear that? It's like I'm gonna be in a like.
He just knows everything, bro. He feels the energies around him.
He knows the future.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say.
How do you read the future, Tony? Or is he dipped?
No, he's still here. I was gonna say like his content should be him going into Discord VCs, schizoing out, recording it, and then uploading it onto his YouTube channel. I think it would bring in some really good views, and you can get some like AI thumbnails that like weird shit, like have a cool logo or something. I think that would work out.
Isn't it 12:58 right now in
Holy
Australia?
Holy shit. You're right.
No. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not 12:58 right now, but it was 12:58. And then I was watching this documentary on this boxer. I forget his name.
It's 1:35 right now. What is 3 + 5, Tony?
What?
Oh no.
What's 3 + 5, Tony?
8.
And then 1:35. What's the last number on that time?
1:35.
What's the? Yeah. What? 3 + 5 = 8, and then 1:35. You take the 5. Then you have 58.
Holy shit.
I mean, that's not a real one.
He's
That's
right.
not a real one.
Oh, he's right, man.
Oh my god, here in Australia right now, it's 4:35. You
like
fucking add 3 and 5 together. What is that? 8. You double 4. What is that? 8.
8.
And the last is 5. It's fucking 5s and 8s.
Tony, you're right, dude. It's everywhere.
It's actually 8:35 where I am right now. So if you think about it, it is kind of like
8:35. That's 2 numbers. In the fucking time.
Close.
Wait, where is it?
Close.
8:35. Right. Wait, where is it? 8:35 right now. What country is that in right now? What time is that? And where is that? Right
I'm
now?
in the Middle East, man.
Where?
I'm in Saudi Arabia.
I have a feeling this is gonna be somewhere important.
I'm in Saudi Arabia.
Where?
Saudi Arabia.
You're inside of who?
Saudi Arabia.
Is 8:35 right now?
Yeah. Well, now it's 8:36.
Yeah, you
missed
fucked
it.
up, Tony, because you got to
just
ask me
missed it.
questions. What the fuck's wrong with you, dude? Come on.
That was a little weird.
Hey, Doug, stop talking shit, all right? I'm doing my best.
Okay, Tony, I have a serious question. Do you know who Satellite Man is?
Who?
Satellite Man.
Who the fuck is that?
I've been told that you know who that is.
I know voices in VCs, and I like just like faces. If I don't know names.
All right, Tony. I got some of your co-hosts have their hands up. All right, I don't want to pile on. I don't want to bring a bunch of people in here. So can you give me a choice? Burn, Lady Nerd Artist, Pigeon Salad. Is there anyone else that want Joe? Which one do you want in? One at a time.
Have Lady Nerd Artist coming first.
All right, Lady Nerd Artist. Here we go. Lady Nerd Artist, you have been chosen. Lady, you're on.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Didn't think I'd be here again.
Yeah, well, second time. You're 2 for 2.
Well,
Nerd Artist.
hopefully second time's the charm since the last one died.
Yeah. So, lady, did you have anything you wanted to say to Tony?
Yes. Why are you making all of this being like they're working against you? Because does Joe really have that much sway over you that you're gonna quit a project?
I don't see him as just like a real person. Like he needs to stop. Like
Because he's
he
black?
needs to tell the truth. No, he just doesn't tell the truth enough for me to be like associated. Like you have to tell the truth for me to like you. Like you can't be like a constant like making shit up. Like no. You can like make shit up and like joke about it and like say it's a joke, but like when you pretend like it's not a joke, like that's what I have the problem. I have a huge fucking problem with people not fucking being truthful. That is like my biggest thing. If you do not do that, I cannot be around you. I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't care if we're playing a fucking game if I'm playing soccer or something. If you're a fucking liar, I don't want anything to do with you. Nothing.
But Tony,
I
you've been changing
don't like
your
liars.
routine
That's
while
probably
you
the
left.
number one thing. I hate lying.
Which one on the podcast is a liar, Tony?
I mean, everyone fucking basically is, but it's.
Well,
I'm just joking about that.
Really?
That was a joke. That was a joke. I'm saying that in a general sense, like we're all human, right?
Are you talking about the Brawlhalla game? Like Joe lost to you in Brawlhalla, but lies. Therefore, he's a liar. Therefore, you don't want to do business.
Yes. If he 1v1s me again, and he wins, I'm still quit the podcast. Just kidding. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, guess what? Hey Tony, you wanna know what?
What?
The 58 podcast is over. We are now out of orbit.
Holy shit.
I love Out of Orbit.
But Tony,
Well, it's our podcast now. Get
Tony,
I don't care. I like the name.
Now, AJ would like to have a word, if that's all right.
Who's AJ?
AJ Cynical, the man that you keep forgetting.
What does he have to do with the 58 podcast?
He's part of the podcast. He's our thumbnail guy that keeps fighting Tony.
All right, Tony. Do you want to talk to AJ?
I mean,
it's 1-on-1. I'm not bringing a bunch of people in to pile on. I'm keeping it 1-on-1.
I guess, yeah. Just bring him. Right. Just you do it, whatever order. I don't really care.
I got you. All right, AJ is on.
Hey Tony, I have a quick question. Why are you moral grandstanding that you don't like liars, but you literally lied about Joe?
What did I say?
You lied about him, dude.
What did I say?
Okay, firstly, you literally said that you don't like Joe because he lost a game, right? A Brawlhalla, but that's not true at all.
It is very true. I just fucking posted the evidence.
What?
Evidence? I literally just posted the
evidence. I got the evidence. Show me the evidence.
I see the evidence.
Sure. Give me a second. I'll post it.
He's been lying about this to hundreds of people, probably, allegedly. I don't know if it was exactly 100.
Tony hits first place.
Actually 58 people.
This is big news here. So yeah, I'm putting the evidence in chat right now. But yeah, you can see the video here. It looks like Tony Hits and him are fighting in Brawlhalla, and Tony Hits wins. There's a game. There's a close up. That's victory.
Okay, yeah. But Tony had other reasons that he hated fucking Joe. He said that he lied about Tony Hits when that's not even true at all.
He lies about me all the time.
About what? No, he's not lying about you. He's been criticizing you the whole time.
Criticism? Okay, so making up lies is now criticism now in the commentary community.
Okay,
You guys have officially become worse. No, you guys have officially become worse than the EDM community. The EDM community is so soft and so backstabbing.
Okay, whoa. I wouldn't say that, right? Is that aren't they like doing crazy shit to you and stuff? Like I don't think it's gone that far with you, right? In commentary, a bit hyperbolic.
Yeah,
Not
and
yet,
by
but
the way,
it's getting
and
there.
by the way, wait,
It's
hold on.
getting there.
Tony, Joe just said that's not his Ubisoft name.
Okay, you guys are trolling. That's obviously him.
That's what Joe said, literally in the chat.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys are
okay.
you guys are trying to
And-
troll. You guys are trying
and
to
also,
troll Tony.
Yeah,
also on
he's
top
just
of that,
making up
Tony has
lies.
lied several times.
Making
How?
up lies. Fiction.
How? Example
Tell
that
Joe
he's
to
lied
turn
about
on
you, because
Brawlhalla. Tell Joe to
God.
turn on Brawlhalla on his
Okay,
system right now.
Tony,
Tell him to turn it
asked
on
you a
right now.
question. What
Tell
has
him
he
to turn
lied
it
about
on right
you?
now. If that's not his username, tell him to turn it the fuck on. Turn his shit on then.
Answer my fucking question.
No,
What
give him.
did he
Tell
specifically
him
lied
to
about you?
bring his evidence. Turn your fucking shit on right now. Don't change your
God.
username. Turn it on. Stream right now. If he freaking is so fucking like gonna say his username is not that, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's complete fucking nonsense.
Also, Tony. Okay, another question. Why did you yell at a 15-year-old because he made jokes about you? You got mad
Making
at him and yelled.
making
Yell at this
pedophile
15-year-old.
jokes, making horrible things, saying things that you should never say to an adult will result in consequences. Whether those consequences from someone was morally correct or not, which in my case, it was not morally correct, but there was a moral compass being fucking shown. Because you cannot say things in disrespect and make things up that are not real about someone that you don't know on the internet. People need to tell the truth in commentary. If there is no truth, there is no reality. And that is the problem with society.
What
I
if
feel
you
like
guys have
you
a
guys-
rematch?
Yeah, I feel like you guys are looping because
like-
I heard the same thing on Katana Echo stream about the fucking the kid and everything.
All I know is that this guy's lying about Joe, and he's not really telling the truth. And
I am telling the truth. There's nothing you can disprove me on. I have a track record of always telling the truth all the time. That's my thing. I tell the truth all the time. That's my commentary legacy.
What commentary legacy?
Okay.
Honestly, you're just deflecting. Can we? Okay, look.
No.
I think Joe would like to speak.
All right, you cool with talking to Joe there, Tony?
Pullman, he's
right,
got all this.
Give me a second. Where's he at? There he is. All right, he's got. All right, Joe, you're on.
Hey guys, what's up?
What's up?
Not much. I'm just listening. I was kind of hoping to be last because Byrne has a lot of stuff he could throw out there well before me being the person, but I'm here.
Okay.
So this is what I'm gonna say, Tony. First of all, the idea of the podcast was not meant to be you and a bunch of friends talking about 58 stuff. The idea of the podcast was meant to originally be Tony Hits versus the world. That's been admitted multiple times where it's been people who criticize you go on the podcast and you have a chance to fight them publicly and see who won. I mean, that's just been what's been said. Number two, not even my Ubisoft name, so nice try.
Dude, he is such a liar, dude. Like, you're so pathetic. It's video evidence.
There's not even capitals in the M and the B.
Turn on your fucking system then. Turn it on and go on Brawlhalla right now.
I'm not installing Brawlhalla on my PC.
Okay, so he's lying. He's
How
lying. He won't admit
convenient.
it. Download it
How
right now.
convenient.
You can say how
Download it.
convenient. I'm not installing
Download
the
it
game
right
on
now.
my PC.
Download it right now. It takes
No.
less than
So
5
it's
minutes.
either. So hold on.
Download it right now.
Hold on. There's either two things that are happening. Tony created a whole different name, played with himself, and then got him to win and recorded it, or you're lying.
No, we played a game. There was people there like that night that were there that when we fucking played the game. Like, he's just making shit up. There's other people you'll find one day that have been like, oh, yep, I was there that night and they played. But they didn't see the match. We just played. I have the fucking evidence.
You got the is it people in commentary that were with you that heard about this game being played?
I don't know who was there that night. Like, honestly, it's been so many nights in VC. Like, it's hard to keep track.
You're so focused on something that A, you're wrong about, and two, doesn't even matter because the point is not a Brawlhalla
play
game.
me again then. I'll beat you right now. Play me right now.
Brawlhalla with you, buddy.
Okay, because you're gonna lose every single time.
You see, this
like
is
the
your
loser you
deflection.
are. You're the loser. You make things up
Hey, Joe,
about me because you're
Joe.
jealous.
What if you open your Ubisoft account right now and take a screenshot of your name, just to disapprove, just to to show that Tony is a liar. Is that possible?
I mean, it's possible, but I'm not going to because I'm not.
Hesitation. He's a liar.
Why
He's a liar.
do you feel like a liar?
It's
I believe
hesitation.
Tony.
That's simple.
Hesitation.
There's
Pussy?
no hesitation.
Crippling effect.
No, there's no hesitation.
This
I'm
is
not doing it.
weakness. This is weakness.
This is a 58 conspiracy.
It is a 58 conspiracy, 100%, absolutely.
I would
But the
beat you in Brawlhalla 58 times in a row.
Brawlhalla doesn't matter because the point isn't if
Oh,
you
it
beat
does
somebody
matter.
in
It's going to be
Brawlhalla.
one of the
No.
biggest games in the entire planet, and I'm going to make sure I'm the forefront of that.
Are you going to
So,
let me
good luck.
finish, or are you going to keep cutting me off and fucking bitching and moaning? All right. So anyway, the third point is, and this is the big point everybody's pointed out, is you've been, up until now, where you started out the podcast by saying, "Thank you, Burn. I'm very grateful for everybody." You've never thanked anybody.
That's not true. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. I have thanked
Can't even
people
finish.
multiple
Can't even
times in
finish.
VCs, and I posted about it. I've thanked
No.
people my entire life.
What?
My entire life. I always say thank you.
Watch when Burn and Pigeon come in and prove you wrong.
I literally have.
The big
just
thing
because-
is you're
literally,
mad.
you know what it is? Just
You're
because they don't
mad.
have recording of
Okay.
me saying
Yeah,
it in a
see, You're
VC.
screaming. Keep getting mad, buddy. Keep getting mad. Just keep getting
It's
mad.
crazy. It's like they don't have the VC recordings of me saying thank you because they want to pretend it didn't happen. But we don't record the nice things that Tony says. We only record the horrible things and the hot takes and get clips and get views. I never record anything that Tony had says nice to people because I'm actually just, you're out to get me. You're a hater. Like, you are doing nothing but just creating stories about me for fucking content. You're basically GameStar.
Are you done yapping? Are you done?
Great.
Okay.
Are you
good.
done being a gnome?
Okay. That was great. I love that. That was so funny. I'm laughing. Third knee slapper, Tony. Anyway, so Pigeon and Burn have never gotten a proper thank you. And then when you get criticized for that, you get upset. Everybody in that podcast was willing to bow a knee to you and give you what you want. The fact that you would claim that Now Recording played one of your songs well before Burn ever did is
That's not what
only
I said.
wrong,
I said
but
they
it's just
didn't use.
ungrateful.
You guys didn't use my music in intro and outro music. That's what I specifically.
That's not
was
what you
talking about.
said. That's not.
That's
what you
literally
said.
what I was
you
talking
said
about.
Now Recording used my music before my own
Let me
podcast.
go back to that post. I don't think you said it. I don't think I posted it. But we could go look at it because we're gonna go.
Yeah.
We're gonna go look at it
So
right now.
you're
I
gonna
don't think
sit here.
you're paraphrasing.
You gotta let me. You gotta let me finish the sentence, Tony. You can't keep cutting me off and yelling and screaming, buddy. The thing is anytime someone is defending of you, you love them. When I defended you, when I talked to Sasha, when you had her on Discord, and I told her if you hit Tony, you're a terrible person. Nobody fucking likes you, and I believe Tony when he says that you hit him because you sound like a crack whore. You were 100% okay with that. But the moment I criticize you, the next day, all of a sudden I'm the bad person. And by the way, you're telling a false timeline. This morning, you didn't say you quit because I was a snake and a liar. This morning you said you quit the podcast because A, Shadow Humor said your mom's vagina was as big as a country. 2, we moved it to bi-weekly. And D, you said because I was a co-host and you were not informed, which you were. Then now
I
you're
wasn't.
changing
You
it,
only
saying
told
it's
me
because
on
I'm
the
a
show.
co-host.
I was surprised.
Hold on.
I was surprised.
Let me finish. Hold on.
I was surprised.
Your original take was me and Joe are bros. I don't even dislike him. I criticized you in a private chat and then on Twitter, and immediately I became a snake again. See, that's the thing, Tony, is the moment someone does criticizes you or says, Tony, you're a liar, or Tony, you're coping, then they become agents of Lucifer. They become snakes in the garden. They deserve to be turned into frozen gold alien furniture.
I mean,
and I've been hearing this for a year and a half.
I tell the truth, and then you don't. So that's just the difference.
So when I criticized you by saying you attacked everybody after you quit, and then you called me a snake and a liar.
I mean, you lost to Brawlhalla. You lost. Goose egg.
What does that have to do with anything? What does Brawlhalla have to do with anything? I'm asking you about your response today, and you're going back to Brawlhalla, which, by the way, I didn't lose, but that's besides the point.
Yes, you did. You did lose.
But the point is, Tony, you're getting confronted right now with somebody who has an actual timeline of evidence. And Burns got more that I don't want to take from him because he's got some stuff he wants to talk about that I don't want to take from him. Why is it that when someone criticizes you or confronts you, or is there to be strictly, in my case, the yin to your yang? Because you will sit there and soak up everybody letting you do what you want. But when someone pushes back against you, they have to either get fired off the podcast or you quit. Which I was mad. You whined like a piss baby. You whined like a piss baby and got your way, and Byrne was mad about it too.
I don't like liars. Just because I don't want to be around you, and because you are a liar, I don't want to be around you. Like, you shouldn't fucking have to be around me. Like, you want to be around me, and I want to not be around you. You notice that?
But why was it after the podcast the other night?
You're fucking chasing me around. Like, you're the fucking loser in the situation. I don't want to talk to you. You're a liar. I don't like liars. I don't associate. You're going down. That's
a lie. That's a lie because the other night after the podcast, and Lady Nerd Artist and Pigeon Salad can both attest to this. The other night after the podcast, me, Pigeon Salad, and Lady Nerd Artist were coming up with movie ideas for movie night. You came in talking, wanting to be buddy. We're having a great conversation. You're like, oh yeah, Joe, you should watch this movie. Yeah, you got good taste, man. Like, I like your taste.
Want to hear something? You know what? I listened to this quote one time, and it said, "Wait, listen, and then strike." So that's what I did. And you know what you did it? You didn't do that.
Did it. That's not a proper word. You want to correct people's
I stuttered a little bit. I stuttered a little bit, you know. I stuttered a little bit. You caught me. Yeah. Wow. You caught me stuttering. You are congratulations. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You caught me stuttering. That needs to be framed. Like, maybe you should have a little voice note in a museum of me stuttering and put it in a museum.
I will.
France
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll see if I can get that done for you.
That's gonna totally change the planet.
Yeah, absolutely. If it's gonna change the planet, I'll do that for you.
Is there anything else, Joe?
No, I think you should get Pigeon and Burn and all them in here. I've pretty much said what I have to say. You can say anything, lie or truth about Tony, and he'll get mad no matter what. Tony, you're ungrateful. You're a narcissist. And
you're a liar.
Most of the co-hosts are done with you. Everybody thinks that this is a chance to fix 58 podcast, but it's not happening. We've all decided that. We're moving on. It's done. That's it. That's all I needed.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? It's like people are rallying up with Joe. Joe's the liar, and they're supporting him in his lies.
I believe you, Tony.
I mean,
I believe you.
In fairness, you want to lead the podcast, right? So it's
right. And I said I don't want to be around Joe, and I am being put in situations where I have to be around him. So
look, at the very least, look, Tony. At the very least, we've proven that Joe had probably got lost to you in Brawlhalla. So you got that W. So take the W's you can. Do you want Burn or do you want Pigeon on?
I feel like both of them should come on at the same time.
All right.
Or no?
You cool with that?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, no problem.
Oh,
okay,
Tony, you're fucked.
Yo,
here we go.
Hope you guys are doing well.
What's up,
Tony? You fucking muddied up the entire fucking timeline in this son of a bitch. Okay, the podcast, me, Pigeon, and you made the podcast out of fun because we, the 58 thing is your thing. So of course I'm gonna name the 58 podcast after what you do all the time, motherfucker. Okay. Second of all, me not using your music. Yeah, I use your when we're doing topics and then you stop the entire topics to play your fucking stupid music. I play your stupid fucking music. So what do you mean I never play your music, buddy?
Okay. In fairness, the tweet was worded in a way that I knew it would get engagement. But what I actually meant physically is that the
intro got any engagement
no. Because now recording used the song in their intro, and you never. And I asked you to use my songs in your intro outros, which you never did. To my knowledge,
this is before. Okay, I'm retarded at I'm retarded at streaming. I never had an ending or starting stream up until 3 weeks ago, thanks to Cathonic. But what do you want? we did this as a project for us. Yeah, I added a little bit co-host. When Joe came back, okay, this is what you lie about. When Joe came back, I came to you and Pigeon Salad. I said, I want Joe on the podcast. He can help out. He can confront you, Tony, because at the time we weren't really getting a lot of people to confront you. And that was the other entire premise of the show, is getting your haters on and you battling the haters, fucking retard style. Okay? And then you and Pigeon said yes to Joe. So Joe came on. You apparently didn't like it afterwards, but too fucking late. I added him as a co-host. Then you had a fucking bitch fit where me, Ember, and Flatley and a couple others had to get in a fucking private VC with you. And by the way, it is recorded and on Flatley's channel, where you were bitching a fit about.
Oh God.
Well, yeah, true, but. Well, Flatley's, the new now recorder of our group. But it was all about Joe and how Joe was treating you, aka criticizing you on the podcast. I begrudgingly bent the knee and I banned him from the podcast. Okay, I kicked him out. I was not happy about it. He wasn't happy about it, and we made it a stipulation that if you quit again, you're done, and you quit again. Second, you knew Joe was coming back because before we even went live, I told you an hour before. We were all in the VC. Was recording. Fucking everyone was there. Pigeon, Flatley, Cathonic, everyone was there when I told you Joe was coming back as a co-host, and you did not protest. You said that was a good thing because he went against Sasha. You wanted him back.
And not only that, but we told you on the live stream that he was back. And you said nothing about it. You didn't say anything negative.
If you wanted to protest, you could have done it before.
Want me to tell you the truth? I wanted him back just so I could quit.
So it's like a self-sabotage type of deal?
I can't even be mad at that.
I played into this thing. Yes, I did. Okay, I fucking totally played into it. I did not want to do it at all. I wanted to shut it off. I played into it, went full-blown professionalism, fucking...
Mm-hmm.
Dude, if you just wanted to quit, you could have just quit. That's it. You didn't have to make a spectacle of it.
On Twitter, too, as well.
I'm glad you did, but still, if you just wanted to quit, we would have been fine with you quitting.
Yeah, go ahead, quit. I don't care.
But
I got my other
co-host. You want him to be co-host. I don't. We cannot agree.
Well, then you can leave, and you did the great thing. Bye-bye. You went bye-bye.
See?
Okay, and the bi-weekly thing is, because I got muddied up with fucking wall smashers. I got fucking AWT. I got the ongoing Chuck and Conroy shit that I'm covering. Yeah, I don't got time to plan and fucking do all this shit.
Well, if you don't got time,
we were already having trouble as it was. So 2 weeks helps us.
You don't got time to help me. Then why would I be on a podcast?
Bye-bye.
He's trying to make time to help you with the podcast. That's why he extended it to 2 weeks.
And Tony, I just want to say in fairness, right? I don't know how much work you put into the podcast, but when if Burn is that busy, you kind of gotta put in your own work effort into
I just want to say one thing for anyone trying to say I put zero work into the podcast is fucking bullshit. You cannot say I put zero work.
All right, sorry. I'm sorry, Tony. Yeah, your 15,000 lists on Twitter that I had to go over because you wanted that to go over. You're right. You provided me with so much content with all those fucking faggot lists.
Oh, Lord.
Honestly, those are a lot of names, dude.
What were they a list of? What was the
list? A long time.
People he doesn't like.
Dude,
I can tell Matt. Wait, hold on. I can tell Matt about it.
When I did the 19-part list, that took me a fucking full week to get to that, dude.
They were basically lists of people that he didn't like.
That took a long time.
It was a list of people that Tony didn't like, and it extended to 19 parts, and it went as far as Hitler to people as small as fucking, well, I wouldn't say as small. Yeah, as small as Lady Nerd Artist. And we would joke that he was putting it in chronological order because he would just fucking type out these names as they were coming to his head. And we would say shit like, oh, he thinks that Lady Nerd Artist is worse than Bill Cosby or shit like that.
Pigeon Salad, are you playing Brawlhalla right now? I hear a controller in the background.
Oh no, I'm playing Minecraft, my bad.
Dude, you should
sweet.
Tony.
That's another thing.
Right now.
They never downloaded Brawlhalla, and I said I wanted to get.
No, you don't want to play with these guys, Mitch.
Yeah, we're too retarded.
No. Look, listen.
Yeah,
I
we're
want to
got
play
downies.
Brawlhalla with commentators, and no one ever downloaded the game and gave me the time of day for that. So that's
What if
another
you play
big
with
reason.
Core Master?
Because it.
Core would love to. Would love to.
Hold on one second. Let me do
Tony.
a favor. There we go.
Okay.
All right. Well.
Okay.
So all right. So
Whatever.
where are we at with this? All right, Tony. What did you do for the podcast?
What did I do?
What did you do?
I would love
I
to
came
know.
up with a lot of topics, a lot of the titling I had like most, I would say, part of. I started picking up the thumbnails. They apparently hate my thumbnails, which I want to show you. I don't think they're that bad, but they
Yeah,
think
this thumbnail is about you fighting aliens. That's really what the topic was.
I mean, I don't think my thumbnails were that bad, and I started to do them, and then I said, okay, I'll make them. I'll be it for now. And then you guys gave me 10 minutes, and I made one in 10 minutes, and I honestly didn't even think it was that bad, and I did think it was useful. But
all right, well, Tony, you got access to Smack Pack. I think everyone can see that text channel. So if you want to post some thumbnails in there, you can.
Oh, God.
Oh, you also have access to Chosen Ones. I never took that away from you, so you can post that in there as well.
okay, hold on. Yeah,
Oh,
let me
great.
do
That's
that.
great.
So I'll be the judge. I'll be the judge of the thumbnail.
I mean, it's not like the best thumbnail in the world, but like, I made that in 10 minutes.
I think I can be fair. Just, let me see it.
Wait, where?
That's Skelly. Wait, that's good. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's it's like a low tier thumbnail for like a small podcast. That's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. That's something that's better. That's a better thumbnail than we had like in early now recording, probably. It's not that bad.
But
Oh. So
hold
you
on.
made
What
how
else
many
was I gonna
thumbnails?
show you? I forget.
I don't really want to see the list or anything.
Yeah,
No,
don't.
not
You don't want to see
the list. No, I wasn't.
They
There
were
was something else.
severely autistic.
Yeah. It was basically just lists of people he didn't like, and he remade it.
Yeah,
like
and which
twice
was
or some
like,
shit.
which was the topic of every fucking like podcast. That was the content. Oh, I don't like Getter this week. Oh, I don't like Extolent this week. And then he'll be like, oh, I like Extolent. And then I don't like Extolent.
No,
Like,
I never
that's
liked
not content. No one's
them.
caring.
No. That's correct. That bro, he made horrible Okay, let's talk about that right now. How I will never like this person. He made horrible allegations. He literally made death threats on X and didn't get suspended. And I think Elon Musk is aloof.
Oh,
Fair enough.
I guess.
Why
Whatever.
not? Let's go with it.
But what content did you really provide? Like, what?
I
To give
mean,
him credit,
you provided a video of Sasha. Like, I'm not gonna play that on my fucking stream.
Burn. We can't give him some credit. He did make 2 of our thumbnails. He provided us epic content by acting extremely fucking retarded, and in fairness, we also acted pretty fucking retarded.
Yeah.
He gave us the legendary clip where he asked the age-old question, "Why is pedophilia illegal?" We can't forget that. Yeah. Basically, what happened? Yeah, what happened on this episode? I'll explain it. We were talking with Sen because, of course, Sen has to be involved some fucking how. We were going to talk about his debate he had with Kumo on Now Recording, and then he just breaks in to talk about how the age of consent in his state is like 16, and he wants to raise it to be 18, and he was trying to bring up examples like a 38-year-old man dating a 16-year-old, and he kept asking us why was this legal, and a normal person would just tell him to go to his fucking lawmakers or his mayor and ask him these questions, and he just kept ranting and spiraling
of
to
course.
the point where he ended up getting so flustered he stammered and asked, "Why is pedophilia illegal?" when he meant to say, "Why is pedophilia legal?"
It's a great clip. It sounds like great content.
Do we have the clip?
It's a funny clip.
Yeah,
I think I do.
know that
I have the clip. I could send it to Matt.
Literally, Tony, all we're saying is there is a difference between a 35, 40, 45-year-old man trying to fuck a high schooler and a guy who's 3
Literally what Zucker's doing right now!
Wait, guys, can we please move on from this pedophile conversation and move on to the other pedophile conversation for the love of God?
Let's fucking move on. We don't. Let's fucking Tony. You can defend pedophilia later. Let's continue.
I'm not defending it! That's not what I said! I was trying to understand why the law is like that. Why it's so broken.
Go to your local lawmakers and tell them that the aliens are gonna fuck them in the ass. I don't fucking know.
Oh yeah, and another piece of content that Tony has provided us is that while he was debating with a couple people, he was taking a shit while he was having this debate. So that was fun.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Tony had some funny moments, but that's not like planning content. Not
I feel like
giving
I make a lot of good
topics.
jokes. I make good jokes.
Yeah,
Alright,
you're funny on the podcast, but like when you say you bring up like you're making topics, I'll go back to the GC real quick. I don't think you made any topics. You put all that shit on me.
I feel like there
all
was.
you basically did.
I feel like there was lack of topics. I will say that, but I do think like I did come up with a lot of the titling, like, and like I did come up with like certain things and like sections, and I don't know. I just don't think it was 0%. That's all. My thing is, people are saying you've done zero work, and I just debunking those claims.
Okay.
That's
if you
it.
feel that way, go ahead. I feel differently, because
It wasn't
you were bitching at me
0.
about everything.
God, you sound like my old.
No, because if I didn't play your song one time, you were bitching at me to play the song, and I would play the song, then you would still bitch about the fucking song.
Burn, you literally sound like my old owner in my fucking old restaurant.
Yeah, because I am the owner.
Whoa.
That was a 10 out of 10 clip. I think Tony should come back to the 58 podcast. Tony, you're a fucking work of art, dude.
That clip is insane. I'm not gonna lie. It's insane.
Tony, I don't see why you want to quit. The podcast is named after you. You're the star. You got everything going for you in this podcast. You need to keep doing it. You're funny. That was a funny clip.
I don't know. I just like I kind of want to do other shit. I want to start streaming more, and I feel like I just like I don't know. I gotta make more music. The biggest problem, Vern, I have not making enough music lately. I used to make. What did I do? I did 58 songs in 1 year. I made 58 songs, and I made all the artwork. None of the artwork was AI. It was all authentic, real shit that I made. And I need to make more music this year. I have been slowing down on my music production and doing more commentary shit. But commentary, unfortunately, has to become secondary. Where it was
I don't think you have the
primary.
spine for commentary, honestly. I'm going to be honest with you, Tony. I don't think you have the spine for it.
I think he does. I think if he stuck his heel into the dirt and just dealt with the shit that goes on, because obviously he's gonna get a lot of shit. I think he'd be great.
Maybe, as long as he doesn't flake out because Shadow Humor says that his mom has a planet-sized vagina.
Okay, well, yeah, Tony. Shadow Humor says horrible things about everybody. You're gonna have to like deal with that.
It means he likes you.
I don't want to deal with people like this. I just don't.
Then you
and there's gonna be
that's
more.
The
There's gonna
entire
be worse
premise of
ones.
the podcast.
There's gonna be worse people, Burn, and I just don't want to fucking deal with it.
But
yeah,
dude,
people
Tony,
call in to
then like
talk
you have to
shit
deal
to
with
us.
that. Then like you just need to grow thicker skin, man. Be stronger.
Like, Tony, that was the entire intentions of bringing your haters from Twitter and placing them in front of you and seeing how that would how they react
Honestly,
in front
if
of
you really think
we
about
did
it,
that, bro. Yokai, the person that fucking doxed you, fucking bent the knee to us on the podcast. He deleted everything about him calling you basically a pedophile.
Honestly,
he did everything, all because we put him on the fucking spot. That was the point of this. All your fucking stupid haters on Twitter, we would bring them on the podcast and see what happens.
Well, Burn, I will say I commend you for that. Like, that was one of the best things anyone's ever done for me. So, like, I'm never gonna take that away from you.
But if you can't take shit talk, then there's no point. Because there's obviously if I'm gonna break fucking let's say
I don't think
I
I've
did
ever
get Getter.
honestly.
Hold on.
Also-
Let's say if I did get Getter on. Of course you're both gonna talk shit and you're gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't
Is it-
know if that would happen, but I don't know.
Tony, is the issue Joe as well?
Is he
like him talking
angry?
shit?
It's like wait, is he like angry?
No, but I'm just making examples of people that you've told me, Pigeon, and everyone in this group chat that we have that you hate all these people. I hate Extolling. I hate Subtronics. I hate Getter.
I actually don't hate Sotronics, and I don't hate Getter.
What about what? All right, so back to Joe real quick, Tony. Is there an issue there with like him shitting on you as well? Because
Huh?
he's been. Is there an issue with Joe shitting on you? Is that like? Because like
Oh,
he's been,
Joe's like one of the biggest problems of the entire fucking
but
thing.
Tony, listen to me. Joe literally got drunk and asked Purple Paw Prince to marry him like 15 times. He got ragged on in the VC, and then he got in an argument with Echo of Tragedy, and then he had to run from the internet. So he's no better than you, dude. They've all like I don't see why you're treating this guy like he's some big and bad guy, bro. I
forgot that he proposed to Purple. Sorry.
You guys are equal. Like you gotta look at him and be like, oh, you're a retard too. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta say. Oh, you're a fucking retard too, and then that's it. Like that's it.
Yes, but like this is like the thing. Like this is what like Tommy C and like Colossal and like Keemstar when they were in the baited podcast, they couldn't fucking deal with this shit because everyone was stressing each other out, and that's what happens. And like the
You're
way
not
like
Colossal,
Keems,
bro.
no, that's what it is. The way Keemstar was getting mad at Tommy C is how I feel Joe is Tommy C, and I'm fucking Keemstar freaking the fuck out trying to fucking.
You're not Keemstar, bro.
Yeah, I would not compare you.
You're not even close to Keemstar.
No, but
like,
I'm trying to
you're
give
not
an
there yet.
example of like what it feels like. Like it's like I don't want to deal with fucking Joe anymore, and like Keemstar's like I don't want to deal with Tommy C. I don't want him on the podcast anymore. It's the same fucking thing.
If Joe fucking goes in on you, can't you just be like, didn't you fucking ask Purple Paw Prince to marry you, and then you freak out on Echo
look at
Tragedy?
this.
Didn't
You know
you
what?
leave the internet?
You know what happened? Keemstar and Tommy C, right? They had a falling out, this and that. What happens years later? They make a podcast together. So you know what? There's always room for fucking redemption. But right now, I see no redemption for fucking Joe. He's constantly making shit up. I cannot fucking
Joe
trust
have
him.
no redemption.
Yeah.
He's making shit up. He's not telling the truth.
But
What, about the fucking Brawlhalla clip?
Yeah, who gives a
It's
fuck
like
about the Brawlhalla?
I mean, I'm just saying that like it's just honestly a fucking meme. Like even though he lost, like I get it's a meme, but there's other shit that he's doing that behind the scenes that you guys don't even know about that I don't even fucking really even remember half the time. Some of the shit he said to me. I broke a fucking chair. Didn't he make me break a fucking I broke a chair because he pissed me off.
And you showed it on like the camera.
I'm just hearing
For some
like
reason.
I'm hearing entertainment, Tony. I'm sorry, but
Yeah,
like
this is just
Tony, were you e-dating Purple Paw Prince?
all this is
I don't
doing.
even know. I don't know.
Mitch,
who that is.
Mitch,
I don't
are
know.
you?
I don't know who that is.
Mitch,
I have
you
no
shouldn't
idea.
do
I have
that.
no fucking
Mitch,
recollection.
that
Don't do
wasn't
that.
him. I'm not talking about him. He didn't eat it. No, he didn't ask Purple Paw Prince to marriage. Joe did.
Pigeon, shut up.
Joe, you shouldn't be e-dating. Stop it. Go outside.
He wasn't eating.
Go to a bar. Go to a bar. Meet an alcoholic. Meet a gambling addict. Or those real winners, and find a normal fucking person like that.
Mitch, did you just sit here with your mouth open, just drooling, and then you heard marriage, and you're like, what? And then you just popped in.
Yeah.
Mitch
Let
the
me give-
caveman.
Let me give some good advice. I want to give
Tony,
some good
that's
advice.
great
All right,
advice.
but before you
You
give
should
that good
follow it.
advice, I wanted to say everything you've said about the 58 podcast, all the stuff you keep bringing up, the clips, everything. I want to go watch the podcast now because it sounds really entertaining. So, like,
It's probably really entertaining. And the thing is when Baited came out, I was so excited about it and shit like that. And the thing is,
bro, the 58
is how-
podcast is not baited.
No,
Not
I'm
even
trying- I'm
close.
trying- because basically the thing is that the podcast, it just the best moments is when everyone is fucking just running around like a SpongeBob on fire. And so that's literally what it was. And it was just the fire was getting more and more worse, and there was just more and more SpongeBob's did. Like,
What if it's actually
just
just
what it
Mom's
was.
basement, and Tony is Keem,
I'm
and Joe is just Face Banks?
I got people in the chat saying, I Bully Bullies is saying he's going to binge it later. Like, dude, people want to watch this podcast,
dear
Tony.
God.
You got to bring it back. You got to go back. Go back to the podcast. You got to do it, Tony. One more episode. If it doesn't work out, you can end after that. What do you say?
Oh dear God.
Then you can say it's the last episode.
I'm gonna have to politely decline.
Well, but what if they name it episode 58? You know, would that be okay?
Nope. I want what I want, and so this is what someone told me. if you're halfway about something, don't do it. I am completely the other direction. Me knowing that Joe's going to be on there is making me go the complete other direction. So that is the direction I'm going.
But dude, that was like the whole dynamic behind the beta podcast. Clown and Keem hated each other. That's why it worked.
Tony, what if I went on the episode with you, and I'm like the special guest of the 58 podcast, the last episode?
I'll call in, but I'm not fucking going on the podcast.
Tony, I don't want to go on the podcast if you're not the co-host, buddy. Come on.
I don't
You're the
think
Keemstar.
I don't
You're the
want to
star. Come on.
I don't want to I don't want this position. I honestly really don't. I'd rather be a caller that fucking spurgs out every fucking day. Like I don't know.
All right. I mean, I tried.
At least he knows himself.
Yeah.
You did your best.
I don't
man.
want to
You
be
did your
like
best.
I don't want to be the main forefront of like anything like this. I really don't.
Okay.
I
All right,
honestly
fair
don't.
enough.
Whatever.
Fair enough. All right. You got anything else you want to say to Pigeon and Burn?
Like I said, thank you for everything you did. And now this is in recording of me saying it again, where I've already said it, and I don't know. I'm gonna just stop talking.
Just say it.
Thank you, Burn. Thank you, Pigeon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
I'm grateful for this.
Well,
Sorry,
that
Matt.
was wholesome. No problem. All right, so Tony, I got a bunch of people with their hands up. Most of them hate you. Joe. Oh, not Joe.
Pull in
Robin.
like the worst one. I pull in the worst one. Just let's get it over with.
Let's go with Skelly. I'll go with Skelly, then I'll go with Robin. Skelly, you're on.
Flatly.
Good one.
Hey Tony, I told you this was never gonna happen. You're not entertaining. I knew you weren't. This was gonna fail. I told you. I told you months ago, and here you are proving me right. That you literally can't handle it. How does it feel, Tony? You fucking proven me right, bitch. I fucking told you this so many times. That you're gonna be big. You're gonna be relevant. You're gonna be all this and that, bigger than me.
Wait, Skelly, when
and
you're saying your, are you using the right your?
you're a bitch. I hate you.
You got your bear, man.
Wait, did he use the right one? I don't know.
Doesn't matter. What? Point
have to
is,
use the
I was
correct
right.
spelling.
I was right. Like you're a sad fucking loser who just
You're
can't handle
a
it.
jerk. I know. You're
all right.
Did you just sing the "You're a Jerk" rap song?
What?
Did you sing the "You're a Jerk" rap song, or did I just hear that?
I think
maybe you did. I don't know.
He did say
This is
that.
2010. Jesus. Okay.
Let's go back.
All right.
Let's go back.
All right, Skelly. What do you
Yeah,
got?
I think we should fucking thank Chris and Narc for this, all right? Because if it wasn't for Chris and his people not banning Tony Hits on the first day of the Keemstar show, none of this would have happened. So we should really all thank Chris and Narc for your creation.
Bro, remember that? Were you part of that VC where
Chris and Narc
allegedly for like
allegedly
2 hours?
Yes, I remember Bunk also debated this guy at one point, and I asked him later. I was like, "Oh, do you want to debate Tony Hits again?" He's like, "No, I'm not debating that skit." So yeah, I remember
I'm
that.
not schizophrenic. That's a lie.
Yeah, I beg to differ.
It's fiction.
But
It's not real.
yeah, just like how 58 is fiction, fucking loser.
I mean, it's just a
Anyway.
number. It's just a meme.
You know, Tony, I know you don't want to be like the star of a podcast or something, but I really do think like if you're not going to do the 58 thing, I think you and Brick would have a great show together.
I mean, honestly, like, I don't. Yeah, I mean, let's see. I think I'd rather just like keep calling in and like I just until like something like until like I like get my personal life more in order. I just like don't want the responsibility.
Okay, fair enough.
I gotta
Scott-
get sober. I gotta stop fucking drinking. I gotta stop smoking. Be sober. Don't do any drugs ever in your life ever again. That's what I believe in, even though I'm going through it. But
All right, well, Skelly ran. All right, so I'm gonna bring in Robin.
Tony, why is the world of you a hug box?
a what?
A hug box where people can't make fun of you and people could just, you could boss people around. Why are you owed that?
I don't know. What the fuck is that? I've never even heard of that.
You've never heard of a hug box?
No.
It's like a group of people that all they do is compliment each other and they don't like push each other with criticism.
Okay, listen. How do civilizations and everything evolve into the future? What do? They work together to create different types of technology to move forward and progress. We need to move as a society together and stop fighting each other. We are deteriorating where we could be literally just moving up and building. And I just think like the internet in itself, there's a lot of girls that have plastic surgery and they date dudes with face tats, and those people are becoming the new nerds, and the people that don't have that are becoming the new jocks. And it's like, it's
Tony, you know what internet
really crazy,
Batman
man.
scoping around Gotham City trying to change the fucking internet. You're not that guy.
You okay? I mean, you can sit there and from the sidelines, Robin, as you always will, because I myself will be like Batman.
Do you have millions of dollars, or do you waste it away gambling or drink your life away?
I mean, I think Batman has had a drink before.
Not like you, where he goes to the casino and gambles it all away, then you beg for $20.
Does anyone have a video of Batman gambling?
What does that have to do with anything? I'm just telling you, why do you think you
I
want to
want to
change
see
the
if I'm
internet?
actually
How you can change the
like,
internet?
maybe I'm just like Batman, but like besides that point, you also said the $20. I wonder, is $20 okay?
No one's paying you $20. Like Tony, you're a
What
failure
if
at life.
what
You're
if
a
I
failure
send
at
you
this.
$20? What if I send you $20? Is that okay?
I don't want money from you. I doubt you even have money in the first place. That's why you had to beg for $20.
I mean, I am getting paid on Wednesday and I'm running low. So I don't know, but
yeah, they're gonna gamble it all away. That's the real thing. You beg for
I didn't gamble.
donos
I
because you
didn't
think
gamble
you're
this
owed
time.
money.
Oh
You're
wait,
not
no.
owed shit. You're not owed subscribers either. You get one view on a fucking
put,
Brawlhalla stream that you had for a little bit.
I did
And that was
play
me once before I left your story ass.
Wait, let me finish.
You're
I did play
pathetic,
Keno.
Tony.
No. I played Keno this week, and I did go to the strip club, which was fucking stupid. So I just spent that was probably about $100. I don't know
why
why I
aren't you
do
hitting
this
on the
shit.
girls there like you do at Hooters?
What did I do?
Why aren't you hitting on the girls at the strip club like you do at Hooters? Explain that.
I mean, I got 2 Instagrams.
You got 2 Instagrams from 2 strippers instead of fucking Hooters. You're a real cool guy there, Tony.
At the strip club.
Are you gonna rape them like how you raped Solskjaer in the graveyard?
That's not funny, dude. Like, you can't just make shit up like that. Like, you can't just say things that are not real.
So you didn't fuck a girl in the graveyard?
No, it was not inside of a graveyard. No, it was not.
You said you fucked a girl in the car in the graveyard.
The car was parked near a graveyard, and she told me to hook up with her. I didn't even want to. I wanted to go home.
Yeah, you fucked a conservation in the graveyard, Tony.
Why do you think that's funny?
I'm confused. What did you do?
He basically Solskjaer is this girl that he flirted with at Hooters, and he's on up with her.
She
sounds
doesn't
like
go
she
to
has
Hooters. She doesn't even work there. She doesn't even have boobs.
It's an on off thing right there, but basically she has cervical cancer. Basically, Tony raped her in the graveyard. That's basically what the story is.
I've never said. Okay,
Alright.
you just making shit up. Like Robin's just like making. He's not even saying things that are real. Robin, is he still there?
Yes, he's still here.
Yeah, Tony.
Okay, so let me say something. I hooked up with a girl in a car, right? She kept telling me to hook up with her because I didn't want to. I wanted to go home. She told me to park because she wanted to hook up. I didn't even want. I wanted to go home, and she was acting like I don't know. She wanted it. Okay, man.
So you basically, you admitted to fucking girl in the graveyard then, or near.
She raped you then? Okay.
I mean,
and you
honestly,
said you admitted she has cervical cancer too. So enjoy that one, Tony.
I mean, she didn't at the time. I just I don't know why you're bringing this up. Like,
What, did this girl get brought into the community?
Like Robin, you're talking about someone you don't know. This is a person I know in
I don't know you either, and I'm making fun of you.
But it's like you're talking about someone you don't know. Like why? Like you realize heading this
again,
direction
I don't
in
know
life.
you either.
No.
and I make
I'll
fun
tell
of
you right now,
Tony.
Robin. Like it's all jokes now, but one day you're gonna talk about someone you don't know and you're gonna do this, right?
Well,
and it's gonna fuck up a lot of things for you. And I
Well,
hope you
then,
realize now that this is not the move. Like you can't just talk about people's
oh
personal
yeah,
friends.
I need to get a sit down by Tony Hits who begs for $20 against
Yeah,
the
the
rod
one
when you
that has a
don't get a
moron compass.
receipt.
Can
I
I?
don't
How
talk.
did this personal story get out into the public? Was it because
Oh
you
no,
told it?
Tony. Oh yeah, Tony explains it. He explains it. He literally said, "Oh yeah, I fucked the shit out of Social in the car in the graveyard, and it was right next to her
It
dead friend
wasn't.
too,
It
so
was
she
not. It
cried for
was
an
not.
hour."
It was not in the fucking graveyard, dude. Like you're so dumb. It was not inside of a graveyard. That's just fiction. Like you're trying to make it sound like it's something that it's not. And you're so disingenuous. And this is why I need to be away from these people. And this is why people like you separate people like me. Where there could be entertainment, you guys are ruining it. You are making shit up.
Where people making
I
fun of
was
you is
not
ruining
having
the
sex
internet.
in a graveyard. I have never had sex inside of a graveyard ever in my life. That is a fictional statement that you
But
created
you,
to make people think that I'm a bad person. But in reality, you're the bad person
how am I a bad person just for making fun of you?
because you're
Explain that, Tony.
fucking no making up lies and things that are disingenuously not true to make someone look worse, and so their statistics can go down. Is malicious intent.
It's malicious intent to say that you fucked a couch patient in the graveyard.
It's not fucking real. It's not real.
You fucked a girl near a graveyard and it was next to her dead friend and she cried for like an hour. These are your words, by the way, retard.
That's not my words.
You said you literally said, Tony, that you fucked her in a near a graveyard next to her dead friend. You explained this before in
You're
fucking
not
calls before.
saying it correctly. You're just
Do
making it
we
Explain
have
it
a
then.
clip? Do we have a clip?
No, sadly, he explains it old in VCs and no one like clips it. Sadly,
He's just making
Alright.
shit up.
So
All right,
just he said,
three-
she said them.
3 questions, Tony. Was this woman of age? Yes or no?
She's 30.
Okay. What was this a consensual action? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Sasha
Was she?
literally, me and Sasha literally.
Wait.
No,
Third
no,
question.
because let me
Third
tell you
question.
this. Let me tell you
Third
this. Let me
question.
tell you this.
No. Let me ask the third question. Was she alive? Yes or no?
God. I'm still talking to Sasha. She's still alive. Yes. I recently hooked up with her recently. And when this situation I'm talking about was years ago. We're friends. Like we're really good friends. Like she's
did
someone
she
I'm like.
fucking hit you though? Why are you still talking to Sasha even though she supposedly hit you?
Okay, listen. All right. You don't really know what life is. I really don't think you know what life is.
You see, Robin. Sometimes you got to get back together with the people that hit you. You know.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
know.
life.
Yeah, I know. When my father beat me, I still forgave him.
I thought you were gonna say something really weird. All right. all right, Robin. You got anything else?
Tony, I hope a zoophile that's necrophilia digs up your dog. That's all I have to say.
All right, there you go.
I was just talking
Let's see.
about my dead dog. So
Well,
we're gonna
okay,
talk
well,
about my dead dog now. Okay.
Okay, well, Tony, like this guy's obviously a troll, right? He's just saying stuff to get you.
I mean,
like that's the thing we
obviously,
were
yeah.
talking about. Yeah, that's the thing we're talking. You can't let that get to you. You know. It's just-
Yes,
Dude,
but
he's the Joker. Come on.
All right. I got 4s. I got Lady Nerd Artist, and I got Leia something. You want me to bring in Leia?
Bring in Leia.
All right, here we go. Leia something. You're on.
How do you think you're gonna change society? I'm just wondering.
Instrumental music like songs like Black Ice by Rez and Subtronics will maybe one day get 1 billion views and people will wake up their minds to not listening to music that has what was it? Drugs and money and sex and tattoo your face and get plastic surgery, get butt injections and just do whatever the internet tells you to do. Be a sheep follower. Do everything that we're doing.
So you think you're gonna change society with your music?
It's not going to be just my music. It's going to be our music. People that make instrumental music. These dubstep artists and stuff are our new Beethovens and Mozarts, and they are not being respected, even though they are doing things that no one has ever done and can even do or ever will be able to do. I think electronic music is more intricate than classical could ever be. And I think people downplay the composition and what the atmosphere of it is. And I just think it's the new like orchestral like era, but more with electronic music.
Are you gonna put subliminal messaging in your music? Like
I mean,
58?
I have a song called 58.
Okay. Never
It's
mind.
not very subliminal. It's pretty outright.
Just my take on the Brawlhalla thing, because I believe, Joe, that Joe beat you.
He didn't. There's literally a video of him fucking falling down and
I
like
know.
literally dying.
So Joe just got on you. Like I witnessed Joe get on your ass about like an hour or two ago about you posting the proof. So my response to Joe is, if Tony posts the proof and it's showing that you got beat, it is now on you, Joe, to refute that proof. Okay? If you don't want to, that doesn't look good on your end. But
He didn't.
you should probably refute this proof, or people are going to think you're lying. And if you are lying, I don't understand why you would lie
I'm not a
about
liar.
some.
I always tell the truth. I have a really good track record on that.
Oh, let me clarify. If Joe is lying, I don't understand why Joe would lie about something so silly like that.
Because he thinks it's going to get him ahead. He thinks lying is going to get him further ahead. It's not. That's why he won't be respected as a commentator.
Yeah. Okay. And then if you don't want Robin to use things about Sasha against you, my advice to you is to not speak about Sasha in public settings. I just recently learned that lesson. Not stuff that triggers you. Just don't talk about it.
Oh, I get it. It's just she's such a like. I mean, this is someone I was hanging out with like every single fucking day.
Did she at least beat the cancer? Like, is she doing okay?
She is beating it, from my knowledge. She goes and does to appointment. I went to one of her doctor's appointments. I don't really know what's going on with that situation. We have haven't been hanging out as much. I saw.
Okay,
her.
I just wanted to know if she beat if she was beating the cancer. Or what. You don't have to go into the whole backstory. All right.
My bad.
Are you good? You're good. Leia, you got anything else?
No, that's it.
All
Okay,
right, thank you.
bye.
Bye. All right. So we got Fours, and Echo Tragedy, who haven't called in yet.
I don't care. Like, bring them all in.
You want them all in? All right, here we go.
Yep.
It's about to turn into fucking Turd Island. In fact, we'll bring in Lady Nerd Artist too.
All right, I'll let Echo and Lady like cook, and then I'll say my piece because I think these two are gonna just fucking go off at you. But I do have some questions I want to ask without like pissing you
Niall?
off. But... Cool. Kill yourself. Anyway, Echo, Lady,
Oh
go
my god,
off.
it's
I'll say my
Niall!
shit
Holy
after.
shit!
Fuck you, you fucking terrorist. Go kill yourself.
Where have
anyway,
you been, man?
been planning to make that bomb vest you asked for. All right, Echo, Lady, go off, and I'll say my thing.
Yo, Tony,
After you,
take a shot
Echo.
with me real quick.
What?
Yo, Tony, take a shot.
I encourage him being sober. Do not take a shot. Don't do it. Put it down.
Ah, sorry, dude. I'm taking a shot.
Nope. Be sober.
This is
You
really
want me to take another?
autistic.
All right, I'm taking another.
Nope.
This is really autistic. Jesus Christ.
Is this
Okay,
it?
Tony, so
Ah, there we go.
when did you stop taking your medication?
My God, dude. Listen, I've gotten multiple medications for physical health problems, including
But what
my
about the
stomach.
schizophrenia medication you used to take 2 years ago?
Okay, what was it called? Because it doesn't exist.
Dude, I am too drunk to remember the fucking. Wait, you're saying schizophrenia medication doesn't exist?
No, because I don't have that. Because
No,
it's
you
not
used to take
real.
schizophrenia medication before.
No, I don't.
Yes, you did.
No,
Literally
I
2 years ago. Multiple people have even said
I'm
that you
not
used to take that
diagnosed with it.
medication
Shut up.
that used
It's
to be
not
totally
real.
different.
It's not real. It's not real. I'm not diagnosed with it. It's not real. Stop trying to make me have a disability that I don't fucking
not-
have. Fuck you. I don't have it.
No, I
Stop
think you
trying
need
to
help.
say you're not a doctor. You
Tony,
don't
I
have a
think you
lab
need help.
coat. You don't have a lab coat. Clock out.
Tony, I think
Clock out.
you need
You're
help.
not in Grey's Anatomy. Wake up, mister.
Tony, I think you need to go get a medical diagnosis or get the fucking diagnosis disproven.
I literally don't have it diagnosed. I literally went to my doctor. I was like, I've never been diagnosed this, right? He's like, yep.
So why do you
have
keep
never
talking
been
about having a
diagnosed this.
social worker that checks up on you all the time?
I've had social workers. I've had fucking psychiatrists. I've talked to people. I'm fine. I don't give a fuck.
Tony, you're not fine.
Okay. You say that.
Yo,
I
Tony,
think
you want to take another shot? I'm taking another shot.
Be sober. Be sober. Don't drink.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to do. Oh shit, Tony, take another shot.
Jeez, you're.
I don't encourage drinking. This is really bad. You might encourage someone to drink. Like that's not good.
All right, lady, you say your shit. Echo's gone, bro. He's gonna like just
Alright,
get flat out
Tony.
drunk.
So, quite a few people have already seen my face. The image that I shown you is not me. I actually borrowed it from an OnlyFans artist on Twitter. So,
What are we talking about? What's going on?
so a while ago, for shits and giggles, I posted a picture of an OnlyFans artist pretending it was me.
Can you send me the picture?
And Tony just, oh, absolutely.
Thank
Let me
you.
just-
You can put in chosen ones if there's no.
No, no,
nudity.
no, 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 no. Send it to me. Send it to me.
I went and posted.
I think.
I don't think it's YouTube friendly.
Did you send him a nude?
No.
You're like a fake nude?
It was like
No,
one of
it
those
just might get
pictures.
age
Like,
restricted
laughed
because
at the fundus.
It's not going to
that
be
it's
on
like
the video. It's not going to be on the video.
All right. Well, I guess we'll wait until there's an image being posted. Shout out to everyone in the rechat.
Wait, was this the supposed image that was being spread around the last time? The last time you were in controversy?
What do you mean last time I was in controversy?
What was it that podcast that you do? The
was
ladies.
there any
podcast.
images being spread during that?
Yeah. There was a single image, I think.
I don't know.
I know it's not out there. My boobs are probably out there, but okay. Here's the safe version.
Okay.
Where do you want me to put it?
Put it chosen. Nobody cares.
But I want to just call something out.
Chosen.
Bullies, be patient for titties, you fucking
can't.
rat. She's trying to find the picture.
I don't have a chosen one.
You're a mod. You should have it. Oh, I guess
I can. I'm on my laptop even.
There you go.
I think because the perms are fucked for the. Yeah.
There you go. I gave it.
Shout out to Brooklyn on Twitter.
Okay, so you sent Tony this picture, and Tony thought that was you.
There was a second one, but yeah.
All right. Well, so what happened with this?
He simped for about a hot minute.
So you can't.
I thought that Tony. Well, you see, Tony went on this long tangent about being truthful, and it was starting to weigh on me. And I thought I'd just finally let it off my chest after telling all of the 58ers about it. So I thought I should let Tony know as well.
All right. For reference to the audience listening, it's a blonde girl wearing a hat with some, decent sized breasts, I guess. Clothes.
She has
by the way.
tattoos. She's a
tattoos
fucking.
on the arms and a bucket hat.
She is a Canadian hooker.
Okay, Tony, did you know about this?
Yeah, I was fucking playing on.
No.
So you knew it was a catfish.
That's not what the DMs said.
Obviously, like what the fuck? There's no way a commentator girl is gonna freaking look like that.
Oh no, bro. There could be like. Okay, here's the thing about commentator girls, Tony. All right, some of them can be fucking smoking hot. You'd fuck the shit out of them, but they're the most insane schizos you'll fucking meet on the internet. That's the thing about commentary girls. They can be hot, and they can be schizo, or they can be ugly, and they can be normal. It's one or the other for that one.
I just think like, what the fuck? Oh, I just saw something, but like, yeah, I don't know. I just like, I think people don't know when I like know it's a fucking joke. Like, obviously, I knew it was a fucking joke. The whole thing was funny. That's why I kept going with it.
So that's why you asked for my Instagram?
So, like, why did you catfish him in the first place?
Yeah,
I'm
because I asked
confused
for your
about that.
Instagram. I asked for your Instagram to see if it's legit, and the fact that you didn't give me it, I knew it was immediately fake. So right there from then, that's how I always do it. If you ask for a girl's Instagram, then you know if she's real or not, or whatever. Because, I mean, at least it's easier because you know if it's real. And like fake Instagrams obviously have like the fucking weird, like the way they look is different. And so that's how I usually try to like verify if someone's real or not.
I don't even have my face on my Instagram, Tony.
Well, that wouldn't help. I mean, not everyone does. Some people do, some people don't.
All right.
All right,
Just
so
to,
well,
just
the
to bring it
catfish
back,
has
why
been
did you
revealed.
go ahead?
Go ahead, Walt. Go ahead.
Why did you catfish him in the first place?
I was bored. I figured that, okay, so most of the time when someone sends me an image, through my personal experience, I usually like, a reverse image search. So I was immediately thinking he was going to call me out. I was going to be like, haha, yeah. But then he didn't. So I was like, oh, weird.
Is this something that you regularly do? Like you try to like
No.
catfish guys? Okay.
No.
Can I just say
This is the first
something? This
time.
should be like a good lesson that you should never date anyone in the fucking commentary community, bro.
Oh,
Like,
I
no
don't think I
offense.
ever would. No, that's like a horrible idea. I think that's
No,
like,
no, no, not just to you, Tony. This is like to fucking everyone because people are just too fucking horny for that shit.
I just think like if you're gonna try to like date someone on Discord, like you might need to like go to a karaoke bar or something. Like I don't know.
No, exactly.
Okay, so I learned a lot today. All right.
Yeah, you should never date anyone in this community ever, ever, ever. You never know. Like they could like pull you into some weird Twitter drama,
or turn you into iDubbbz.
I mean, like, dude,
yeah.
that was your poison ivy right there.
All right, Forrest, you got anything, buddy?
Oh yeah, no, I was just waiting for these two fucking apes to
Well, they're
finish.
gone, so go ahead.
Thank you. All right, Tony, I'm not gonna like fucking troll you or like go skit, so I want to just ask you a few genuine questions, if that's fine. Again, not trying to just troll you, even though I did call you a bunch of racial slurs in the other voice chat before. My first question, Tony, is if you're like sick and tired of the commentary community and you don't want to be a part of this community, why are you giving the people the attention, like the people who are trolling you? Example, Echo, even though he's
No, that's a lie. That's a
being
lie.
dr-
I want to be part of the commentary community. I just don't want to do certain things for the commentary community because it is stressing me the fuck out.
All right, so you still want to be a part of the community, but you want to like just avoid, or you don't want to do these certain things or hang out with these.
He doesn't want to
certain
have a
people.
show, is what he's trying to say. He doesn't want like
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Second
I'm lazy,
question,
dude. I don't want to do fucking shows. Like half of the time, I didn't even want to fucking join. I was like, oh fuck, I have to join. Like, it's not that I like. It's not like I just don't have motivation to fucking work, dude. Like,
yeah, I'm not gonna like dog on someone for having a motivation to work because I've never done like videos or streams or podcasts in the commentary community. I literally fucking call into streams and probably get them demonetized, because I say
it's
some
like
skit show shit.
it's
But
just like working like a 12-hour shift and then clocking in and doing a podcast right after. It's just so freaking lame, dude. It's annoying. It's tiring.
yeah. So I wanted to ask the second question here relating to the entire situation with Joe and shit. So this all started because of the fucking game Brawlhalla, it's called, yeah? Or did it start because of something
No,
else?
there's so much other stuff that Joe has done that is like horrible that I'll never forgive.
But I feel like the Brawlhalla thing, from what it seems, is like the fucking catalyst for everything else going to shit. It's like,
I mean, like
from
that's
what I
just
know,
like that's
from
not
what I
even the
noticed,
truth. Like
no, but
that's
from
not
what I
even the
noticed,
truth. Because like
Tony, from what I
the
noticed in the
Brawlhalla
call,
game's not that important. The
no,
Brawlhalla
no,
game's not that important. It's just a
no,
joke. It's like it's like
okay, Tony, just let me finish, right? You say that, and again, I'm not trying to dog on you. This is just my observation, but from what it seems, it's like when like you're very silent when people mention other things, but the second someone mentions Brawlhalla or some shit, you interrupt them immediately and be like, because Joe lost in Brawlhalla. Granted, if Joe lost, and I'm not going to defend him here, he should have he should have either admitted that yes, that was him losing, or like
he
saying,
did. He did admit. Like the funny thing is that he did admit in a VC that he lost with people
No. But
there.
what I mean
present.
is, in now, on this stream, he should have been like, he should have done two things. If it was him, he should have been like, yeah, all right, I admit I lost. I suck at the fucking game. Who cares? It's a fucking video game, okay?
No. So what happened? What happened is that he kept saying that like he didn't lose. He didn't lose. Then he admitted like a while ago that he did lose. trying to be like cool with me because of the show and stuff, and he wanted to be on the show, and then right after that, I just like he's just back to saying that he never lost. I just like I don't know. He's just two-faced. He's two-faced.
Well, I think what's going on is they're trolling you, right? So they're just saying he's saying he never lost just to troll you and try to fuck with you and get you going. And you actually recorded the fucking footage, and they didn't think you actually recorded it, so they got proven wrong right here on Now Recording. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Forrest, you got anything else?
Yeah, just one more, just two more things, and I'll fucking I'll let Tony cook. This is mainly to Mitch. Mitch, shut the fuck up. You're gay.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you didn't say anything, but you mixed up Joe with Tony. You kept saying to Tony,
listen, the advice for Joe applies to everybody. It doesn't matter who I was talking to, all right? It applies to
you're
everybody.
retarded either way. You're retarded either way. Kill yourself. Second
Oh,
thing.
hey, you know what?
No. Never let AJ cook again. Never let AJ cook again. This is the fucking third debate he's lost. He cannot debate. Never put him on the fucking callers because this is the shit that happens. Everything gets muddied up. So thank you, AJ, for that. But besides that, hope everyone has a good night. Thank you for letting me on, Matthew.
Have a good one, Niall.
No, everyone's retarded to me.
All right, I don't think this lady knows the drama at all, but I'll pull her in. Brooke A, you're on.
Hi, I just had a quick question, Tony. Like, are you aware that people like Echo and stuff like that are memeing on you?
I'm aware they don't have my best interest.
Okay, but so like when he's saying to take your medication and you're like shouting that you're not schizophrenic and stuff like that, are you memeing that? Like, is that my autism not picking up your memeing, or is that your autism not picking up their memeing?
Okay, listen. It's a sensitive topic because people say things about me that aren't true, and that is one of the big things that everyone's trying to prove that they can't because I never got diagnosed that from a doctor, and they're just trying to say that I have been. And it's like I literally work so many hours, like I just like don't understand why someone thinks it's okay to fucking say I have something I don't have. And I'm sick of hearing it over and over again. Whether it's a joke or not, I don't want to hear it. Whether if the death threat is a joke or not, I don't want to hear it. Whatever it is, like I'm so sick of it.
Okay, but like in I don't know, like you work like a 9 to 5, you want to work on your music. Are you sure maybe just like don't take it that seriously?
I mean, people really take like making shit up, slanders claims, false stories. They take that shit serious. They fucking will run that shit. They'll go to the grave freaking saying some fucking bullshit. That's
Well,
been
is
a
it like
huge
fuck up
problem.
your job though?
I mean, it fucks up my statistics on YouTube for damn sure. I've literally, after the Safi thing and like certain other controversies, I'll see my statistics go up, and then people saying things that are not true, false stories and shit like that, my statistics will go down. And I have these screenshots. I don't have money yet, but if I ever get money, I think like I might do some research and get some lawyers, and because I see this I have the screenshots of I can't even say this word statistics going down, and it's just like I have enough evidence. I could sue people. Like this is really defamation. It's not like
I
really
don't
for my
think you
brand.
can.
No, babe, I
I
don't.
don't think you can do that.
I don't quite think you.
Tony,
for
don't
that-
do that. Don't say that.
Yeah, no, it's with like the Keemstar trying to sue like don't be trying to sue people.
Okay, so
But
someone said no.
I just
Someone said I bought in subs or something like that. I forget. Like someone said that recently, and it's like you can win those lawsuits.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying you won't.
I mean, why would you say that?
Who are you gonna sue? Who are you gonna sue? Fucking Robin? Some British troll? You gonna sue fucking what,
International lawsuit? Like I just
Yeah.
don't think. I think that, and again, you know, it's your own business. I just think that like maybe getting yourself stressed like that, you don't got to do. It is very easy. Like I said, you want to focus on your music. That's totally understandable. maybe it is time to just like unplug that if you can't see that that shit isn't important.
I just want to point out, if Tony, if you do try to sue someone, that would be a lol suit.
It would be a lol suit.
Someone called BMAX.
Yeah, but like, at what point, like, these people are making my statistics go down? Why should I not? Why should I allow them to do that?
How far down?
but
How far down are we
it's like
talking?
2,
You got
5.
How much were you making before the stats went down? How much were you making before the stats went down?
I mean, I don't really think it's about like that. I think like it doesn't matter about how much money I made or not. The statistics stands that like I lost growth. That I
Give
can
us an
sue for the
example
seven
of
thousand five
those
hundred.
numbers. Give us an example of those numbers. Up while it was up and while it was down. Just give us like a rough estimate.
So it would go from like, let's say if I was getting like 4,000 views a month or like, and
No. Actual numbers that you were getting.
From what?
What are your usual view counts? Subscribers.
So like I said, I get like 4,000 a month or something like that, or maybe like 5,000 a month
of subscribers.
Not subscribers, no views.
Do you actually get
Okay,
that?
what are you at now?
It's at 2,000, and I used to get more before, and people just kept making shit up. So it's just been getting
but
worse. My fucking statistics have
also
gone
there's
way
like ebbs
down.
and
No
flows
one,
with
no one's
there's ebbs
liking my
and flows
videos
with YouTube.
anymore.
Tony, the reason why your statistics are down is not because of people talking about it, it's because what you're uploading. Like Brawlhalla
It's
videos, and
ebbs
then a
and
song,
flows.
and then another Brawlhalla video, and a visualizer. You're not consistent, and you gotta find a pattern. Like that's why your views are going down. It has nothing to do with the people.
I mean, people literally made slanderous claims. The chart goes up, the chart goes down after the slanderous claims. I have the screenshots of like certain people
Are you
saying
maybe
things
looking too
and that
much
happening.
into it? It may actually just
No.
be YouTube. Like Matt said, it's different topics.
It's always an
It's
excuse.
not
It's
what your
always like
subscribers
it's always
want.
an excuse. I don't know.
So I'm on Social Blade. Hold on, I'm on Social Blade on the Tony Hints channel right now. October of 2022, 2,400 views. And the month of March 2024, 2,400 views. He has not exceeded the highest he's had was 4,651 in September of 2023. And
Oh my God.
January 2024 or 4,000. He's only had 2 months where he's had 4,000. The rest is around 2,000.
And yeah, and so that month that I had 1,000 was when I got into EDM controversy, and then a bunch of people started making shit up, and my fucking rating went down.
No, babe, what happened was you got into controversy and more people came to your stuff, watched it, and then didn't stay for the content.
No, because before I was like I said, I got 4,000 before the September.
But Core said you've
You
only had it
only
twice.
twice. Yeah, if you only had it twice since September, August of 2022. You had 8,000. That was August. That was 2 years ago.
So I think again, I think maybe you're just stressing yourself out about this and making an enemy out of everyone when like there's not. Granted, there's enemies there. There are people who are gonna shit on you on the internet, but they're not like actually affecting you real world. Where like this is like you can go do your own thing.
Oh, Discord's glitched. Wait, can I maybe
Oh,
send this?
that's okay. That's okay. I didn't say nothing important, anyways.
Hold on, I want to send the screenshots of Stolen saying what he said. I think
Where are you putting that? I would love to see it. Where are you putting that?
it's one of the worst things anyone's ever done to me. I can't think of anything like really worse than what he did here. I think I posted about it on Twitter. No, you can't go on Twitter on the podcast. Fuck. I have to leave and come back because the Discord is glitched. I can't send a DM to nobody. It won't let me click
You
anything.
can't put in chosen ones. You can't put in chosen ones.
Yeah, just put it in
can't-
chosen ones.
I can't even get out of this. I can't do anything. It's frozen.
All right, then leave and come back real quick.
Was
right,
I
so
too real, you guys? Was
I
I
think
like?
Brooke A too
I-
real.
I
Brooke
think
A
you
get too
broke
real.
him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, it's back. Yeah, there you go.
You're good. What the fuck did you do, Matt? I invited
I
him.
didn't do it. I didn't
Stop.
do it. Okay, now I did it. Are you gonna do it?
I'll do it a third time. There you go.
There
Wait,
he
did
is.
he post
I-
it? Did he post something?
Trying to get back in, like I just kept clicking the button.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so just put in chosen ones.
Chosen ones? Okay.
What's going on in
I
the
think
chat?
what he said here is enough for a lawsuit.
Oh, honey, no, it's not.
It's not.
Please don't let them play now recording in a fucking courtroom. Please don't let.
Paranoid, schizophrenic pedophile with an
Yes,
unhealthy
yes,
obsession with me because I shit on him once forever ago. Paranoid, schizophrenic, narcissist, pedophile who can't accept that he's ruined his own reputation by his actions and instead blames the people seen above. And then he's also paranoid, schizophrenic, and pedophile. So,
What is this? What does this have to do with the current situation? I'm so.
He's saying these tweets are what caused like him to lose views. That's what he's trying to say.
Okay, but
again,
this person
foreshowing
isn't
that
in the
it's not being
commentary.
lost.
Who is this
I mean,
guy?
you can go on Social Blade and look for
I
yourself.
think this is one of
mean,
these EDM drama guys. Look, look, Tony. I don't think it's enough. Is what I'm telling you. I don't think
Well,
you got
like
enough. I
I'm
don't think
not
you got a case.
schizophrenic, which is a lie. That can be proven as defamation. I'm not a pedophile, which is also proven as defamation. It's fiction.
Yeah, but
also, wait, I have something that's worse that he did actually.
Yeah, but you still won't convince us. I'll be honest. You probably won't.
Okay. So, but this is an EDM guy. This is not a commentary guy, right?
Yes, it's the EDM
Okay.
dude.
I mean, commentators
so-
lie too. Like, what? Wait, that guy just said I view voted or something like that. Hold on.
Why don't you sue Joe for saying you lost in Brawlhalla? I think that'll work.
Yeah, I think that's your best option.
I would pay for your lawyer, man.
All right, I'm gonna bring in Flat.
Oh, don't say
I
that,
think
Vault.
maybe
Oh,
you're just a
don't
bit
say
picky.
Oh God. No, I'm out.
Hi, Corn.
What's up, Tony? I literally explained this to you not even like a week ago, like 5 minutes ago, a week ago, and a month ago. Like you're trying to cater to 3 different audiences. Like they're all niche communities. Like the only people that are gonna actually watch your channel and come back to it are people that are into Brawlhalla, EDM, and commentary. There's like the only person I know that's like that is you, Tony. I've told you this before. I don't know if you like just don't take our advice or anything like that, or you just don't believe me.
Well, that's why I said I need to do more music and less commentary shit.
I told you you should just focus on the music. I also told you to not interact with a lot of the people in the EDM community. Most of those guys aren't going anywhere. A lot of them just like sitting in Discord and getting high all the time. I've told you this before too, and you went right back to them, and you ended up getting doxxed, and we went to bat for you, and then you just shit on us. You know, not even a month later after we stuck up for you after getting doxxed.
At the same time, I was getting shit on multiple times.
By who though? Joe?
Really, everybody, honestly.
I mean, you got mad at me and Rev because we said that you were using loops and you didn't really know anything about chord progressions or anything. You couldn't even name like what B flat was, or what an octet was too. The other thing, and we told you not to go to the EDM thing because those people actually do know how to make music, and then you blamed us for you getting doxxed after we already defended you too.
What do you mean? What are you saying?
You said we didn't do enough. You still say we didn't do enough. We don't support you or anything like that.
I mean, I have no likes on my newest video. Of course, no one really cares.
What was your newest video, Tony?
I mean, whatever. It's not like you're not into it. Like no one likes the game. Whatever. I will find people that like this game. There's plenty of people that play Brawlhalla. I'll find people, and I will build my own community without people that want to start problems. It's like, what if we all just played the game and just like stop beefing and just like had fun? But like no one wants to do that. No one. That's why I've been trying to get people on the game. I'd rather play the game with someone than just like be fighting with them in a fucking VC constantly. But
I think
But it
Smash
sounds
Bros
like
is
you
a better
just
game.
confusing people. It sounds like you make it hard for it to be a peaceful environment.
Also, wait, I also posted another screenshot of what Pasta said, and I think that's defamation lawsuit because Deji won the defamation lawsuit with the subbot thing with Cavos, right?
That's in England.
That's a man who
It's
has
in
money
England,
to
U.S.
waste.
different, bro.
Yeah.
Tony, we also explained that to you as well.
God fucking damn it! I need to move to England.
You need to just
Fucking
turn your phone
that
off.
guy there.
Turn your fucking phone off, Tony.
Tony,
Please.
the
Just
other
focus on
problem
music.
is the other problem is you share way too much of your personal life with people who really couldn't give a fuck about it, and then use your insecurities against you when you let them know it's an insecurity in your personal life.
I mean, honestly, if I bring up my personal life, right? You have personal information. Why don't you just keep that to yourself? You know, like I have personal information on every person I pretty much have talked to, like not like that, but like things they've told me, things they've only told me, like nothing like I don't like dox people or anything like that. Like people will tell me things and I just keep it to myself. I don't fucking repeat. Other people that repeat are bad people. If you tell me something personally, like you'd be like, "Hey, Tony, man, I cheated on my wife at a bar, but don't tell anyone, man." That's going to the grave. I'm not gonna go tell people about that.
You think
Tony,
maybe you shouldn't be talking
Actually,
to people on the
wait.
internet like
Depends
that?
the context. Depends the context on that.
Tony, you still tell personal stuff in like public courts, like the pit server. Like, okay, when you bring in Sasha and she starts arguing with Joe, do you not think they're gonna make fun of you after that? You're feeding them ammo, and then Sasha goes ahead and just blabs her mouth, and that's where the whole cancer joke and Tony's a schizo and all this other kind of stuff. You make it worse. You kind of breed the hatred yourself.
Why are you pulling in an IRL girl into the server, Tony?
Oh, she loves Discord. She wants to go on.
Tony, that's why they're making fun of you. She indirectly
because
is
a
making
girl
fun of
likes
you.
Discord? Oh my god! Like,
No,
a girl
Tony, the way she talks, like who was that cigarette infested girl, whatever, the one with the brain rot, the fucking.
She doesn't.
I don't remember.
cigarettes.
I don't remember. Well, she sounds like she eats them. I'm gonna be real, but you give all of us
She
like
doesn't.
the ammunition
Lily?
in the middle of the argument. Oh fuck! Oh, shit.
Dude, honestly, your profile picture looks like you eat fucking cigarettes. Fuck you, dude.
Okay, and this
look
is what
like
I'm
fucking-
talking about. I'm just
like,
like
you're the
I'm
fucking
giving you
idiot. Like,
advice not to give
Look
other
at your
people
profile
ammo.
picture, dude. Go fucking
and
eat some cigarettes. What are you?
I'm
Fucking sick?
criticizing
Toy
you,
Story?
and you go to attack mode, Tony. That's how you get in these
Yeah,
situations all the
because you're
time.
talking about someone I care about, and you just like again, just bring it up over and over again.
Tony,
People
I'm gonna
that
be.
what did I
If
say? People
if
that
you
repeat.
care about them,
No, no,
Tony,
no,
do
stop,
not
stop.
bring them into
People that
commentary.
repeat. Let me say this again. People that repeat personal information to piss someone off on the internet as a commentator is a bad person. I don't do that. I'm not you. I am better at that than not doing
Okay.
this fucking bullshit. I'm not
Let
doing
me
it.
use your talking point then. You have a
You can
list.
stop talking about her. How about that?
Lil
How about
Uzi
you
Vert
stop
is on
talking
your
about
list, Tony.
right
All right,
now?
no one using personal shit, okay? Using your own talking points. You have Lil Uzi Vert on one of your lists. Why don't you like Lil Uzi Vert? Is it something he did in his personal life because he drinks in his personal life away from the internet? Away from
Talks
his
about
music?
drugs and music, and people die all the time from fentanyl. Are you like
But isn't
stupid?
that personal shit though?
Are
Isn't
you
he talking about
ridiculous right
personal
now?
shit? Aren't you using his
No,
personal
he
shit against him?
drugs and music. He is a horrible person for society. He is not helping anyone.
So is he not allowed to
Shut
talk about personal
Stop
shit?
talking right now. You are making the most brain dead argument. The
I'm
most
using your
brain
talking
dead,
point.
stupid arguments. Little Uzi Vert is a horrible person, horrible rapper. All these rappers literally talk about
Okay, fine.
drugs,
What about
sex,
Ariana
or
Grande
money.
then? What about you had Ariana Grande on the list?
I don't like her.
But what did she do?
I don't want to get into it because I just like don't want her to fucking try to get into my shit. I don't need her. I don't want it. I want no
Oh,
association.
honey, that's not happening.
I don't want no association.
You can. I don't think she's gonna see this, babe.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
See, you don't understand that. Okay. You think that, right? But my music, let me think.
Tony, what I'm trying to say is you hate on celebrities and people in this community for things they've done online, but more so celebrities that have done things in their personal lives. You don't like the personal aspect of it, but you go around and you blame other people for talking about your personal shit when you talk about it online. It's the same thing. It's hypocritical.
Dude, that's literally like ridiculous, bro. He is publicly posting songs about talking about drugs and music.
And you publicly talk about things.
Okay.
It's both in a public forum.
No,
you can post on Twitter, and so can he. It's all a public forum.
Wait. Tony, how is he out of his mind? What is the difference between these celebrities saying something?
Posting a song. No.
Could I please just real quick?
You talk about drugs and alcohol, and you're going to Hooters every other night talking to women and also consuming alcohol. I don't see how you're much different other than the paycheck. I don't see how you're very much different.
What do I preach? Be sober. Be sober. Don't be like me. Don't do anything. Don't do any drugs. What do I say every single time? Don't do anything.
But you're a preacher of do as I say, not do as I do, and I think that's very hypocritical.
It's not even just about being hypocritical.
How many times did I say to be sober?
Criticizing people for the things that they do in public and they drink, but then these people know that you drink, so therefore you're making it public.
But I literally say, be sober, don't drink, don't do anything.
Tony, but no one's going to take you seriously.
This shit doesn't matter except for in the court of law.
No one's going to take you seriously.
No. You're not going to fucking do this shit. When has it ever been that talking about sobriety is a fucking bad thing? So
Tony, you're not sober, bro. You're not sober though.
No. How many times have I always been like, hey guys, I gotta sober up. Hey guys, I've been trying to get sober and like be sober, and like sobriety is something I should be working on. I shouldn't be stressed out and smoking from fucking people online, doxing me and making shit up that's not fucking real, or doing horrible shit like saying I'm a pedophile when I'm not, or making up stories. These are things like I need to disassociate so I can be sober, so I can live a longer life. I'm not going to live a short life. Fucking people.
So why not just get sober?
That's the thing. It's like if you have a problem with me trying to fucking promote sobriety, it's like if I deal with something, I'm telling people don't fucking deal with that.
Tony, I don't have a problem with that, right? I don't have a problem with anyone. I don't have a problem with anyone promoting a lifestyle. But if it's all going to be a falsehood, I don't think you should say it. It's just like who's that guy that got caught with all the steroids?
One fucking time, Little Uzi Vert ever said he's sober to fucking people.
He did it. He never claims he said it, though. He does. That's why he doesn't morally grandstand it. You're morally grandstanding sobriety when you yourself aren't sober. That's the hypocrisy I'm pointing out. And you're gonna go degrade other people and celebrities for doing the same thing that you're doing.
No, he doesn't go around preaching sobriety and shit. And I don't put that in my music because what does he do? His songs get millions of views. So millions of people are hearing drugs. That's horrible for society.
Yeah, millions of people also hear the Killers play music. Millions of people also hear like all of these like modern regular Christian bands. They hear it too. Like that it's going to be put out into the world. You don't have to sit there and be the arbiter. Not the arbiter, the martyr, to fucking protect humankind over music. Like, that's not necessary. You realize that, right? All the stress that you're causing for this self, the concern that you have for your views, everything like that, you are putting that stress on yourself. Nobody else is. Everybody else is doing what they do on the internet.
People dox me. Yeah, that's totally my fault. Yeah, guys.
Tony, I've told you not to go into that snake pit of a community. Those people are known to do that. They will take any insecurity you have, any relevant information on your persona, they will take it and use it again. I told you this. Those people over in those EDM discords, they will do anything to get a leg up in those communities. It's a dog-eat-dog world, especially in the music industry, Tony. If someone can get ahead of you, they will sure as fuck stab you in the back to get ahead of you, especially in the music industry. You should know this. You listen to J. Cole, you should especially know this.
Hey, Tony, I don't take you seriously anymore. Just an FYI. And the reason why I don't take you seriously is because Echo just sat here. I just got on Echo's ass about like trying to push you to take a shot right? Because I thought you were trying to be the sober thing, and you're not even consistent at that. So I'm gonna be a fucking dickhead and say, if you want to go ahead and fucking quit the 58 podcast because you think you're going to be better than them, you think you're going to do really great in the EDM scene, or you're going to change the world with your music, you're not. You are the most inconsistent person in this room.
Whoa,
or
hold on.
in
He got on now
commentary,
recording. Hold
okay?
on a minute.
So you can
Okay, do you want me to
kindly
recording?
fuck
You
off.
want me to feel? You want me to? You want me to feel bad? You want me to like do something horrible?
Yeah, you're a
Is that
piece
what
of
you want?
shit person.
You want
You
me to
are
do
a
something
piece of
horrible?
shit. No,
Yep.
you're a piece of shit person because you're gonna
Okay, yeah,
sit
keep
here
talking.
and preach about sobriety.
Sorry you
And
feel
you
that
can't
way.
even do that yourself. That's
Sorry
how
you feel that way.
inconsistent you are.
Sorry you feel that way. Everything you're saying doesn't
I'm
change
sorry
that.
you're
I'm going.
inconsistent. I'm sorry you're inconsistent.
Whoop whoop.
This is gay.
So fucking
Yeah.
annoying.
Tony,
So-
I like you, bro. I like you. Like when you're like off your moral grandstanding high horse and everything and just chill, like you're a really good dude. Like you're mellow. Like we all have shared like genuinely good times on Discord. It's just we get like we don't know what we don't know what Tony we're getting every day. And then you'll say things, oh, I gotta stop drinking and all this other kind of stuff. Like you're lucid, right? Like a dementia patient. They like snap out of it. They're like lucid, right? And then like, okay, we'll see how it is in 2 days. And Joe has said this to you. And then literally in 2 days, we get the crazy 58 mosquito, tarantula, hawk, venom, sperm injecting into women that's poisoning the human well and all this other kind of stuff. You just go on and on talking about how you're gonna turn people into frozen golden alien space furniture and shit like that. It's like we don't know what to expect. So how can we take you seriously when we get that, Tony? And then just, hey guys, what's up? Like, we don't know what Tony's going on here. And then the other communities see this too, which is why they also go after you. You give them that, the ammunition to do that. I genuinely think, in my personal perspective, I genuinely think you do need to go see like a psychiatrist or something. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to pretend like I'm a doctor, but I do think you have something going on there. I don't think I don't think you have schizophrenia, but I think you need to go.
Talking about conspiracy theory is a mental illness.
Tony, but that's not a normal thing.
Talking about conspiracy theories is not a normal thing. Did you really just say
Not
that?
the ones you talk about. No.
So talking about conspiracy
What
theories,
ones
even
does he
though
talk
that
about?
other-
What ones does he talk about? What ones does he talk about?
What?
Conspiracy theories, flying to go to see it that way. So
No, it's fine to have conspiracy theories, but for you to get like genuinely worked up and angry and start flipping out and start attacking people like crazy, then running away, then coming back and saying you guys don't respect me after attacking everyone in the call, I think there's more to play. I honestly think there's more to play. There's some behavioral issues going on. I don't know if you're like depressed or something and you're using, alcohol as like a copium
I'm
or some
definitely-
kind. I don't know.
I honestly will say, I think I am by far one of the most angriest people you'll ever talk to. I will say that.
All right,
Tony.
Yeah, Tony.
Angriest
Okay, if
people
you
I've
say
ever-
that, yeah, Tony. But if you say that, then you'd have to understand that, like, you just become more angry when you give these people the attention, and you know that you're angry. So my question is, why the fuck do you stay here and continue to give the people continue to let these people get
I
to
use
you?
my anger
That's kind of the
as fuel, hoping that it gives me a full fucking engine. So I'm just fucking waiting to fill this fucking shit up. So I just keep going.
But didn't you say that you don't want to Didn't you say that you want to fucking fix your mental health? That you don't want to get involved with this community? That you don't want to deal with this shit anymore? But now you're saying, "Hey,
I mean, there's
I'm
a lot
using
of things
my
I don't
anger
want to
to
do,
fuel
but
myself
there's
up."
a lot of things I don't want to do, but I do them anyway, just to freaking see if I can get myself a little further.
But
and,
that's
like, I don't
nobody
know.
else's fault but your fault. If you know that you have an issue, but you continue to go down where you continue going down the path that you're going down into, then that's someone else's fault but your fault. Am I saying that the people who are trolling you are on the right? No. Sometimes they can be pretty funny, but at the end of the day, Tony, the only person who's fucking up majorly here is you, because you're giving them the attention. It's like the Streisand effect. If you don't want this attention, if you want to do better, and you know that you have a problem, but you continue to provide attention to yourself, even though you don't want it, that's the Streisand effect, essentially. It's like, I have to agree with Flower, even though she probably fucking hates my guts. You're very inconsistent. It's like Yeah, I like people can't defend you now. Granted, I think Matt defends you because he just finds it funny and he's autistic. But-
Matt's also defended Huggy, so it's okay.
Yeah,
Huggy's
exactly.
It was
right.
his lawyer.
Huggy was in the right.
My point being is, Tony, it's just like you just can't be like, oh, I'm angry. Oh, these people are like these people are doing this shit to me.
Wall smashers.
Are you serious, Matt? What the fuck?
But it's just,
Nah, I think
yeah.
I've absolutely had it, bro. I think I just like have been focusing on other people's shit and not focused on my shit. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, just focus on
We've had
yourself,
this
man.
conversation
just make
before.
Music, just fucking make music and work. No more Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Here's some
Discord.
genuine advice, right? Fucking
Leave
get
Discord.
off this. Yeah, get off Discord. Get away from this commentary community. Focus on the shit that you love. Focus on the shit that you enjoy. And if you want to come back into the commentary community in a small scale where you don't have to do the shit you don't want to, then do it, bro.
Yeah.
Because like people have done that before and they weren't shamed for it. Granted, some people might still fucking hate you because they find it funny to troll you. Don't feed them. Don't fucking give them the attention, bro. Like that's the issue that everyone that's the issue. You say, oh, these people are mean, these people are this and that. It's because you're giving them the fucking attention, bro. Just fucking do what you want to do. Don't let these people stop you. Don't let these people get to your head. Like, fuck.
Not only that, but stay away from fucking Twitter because it seems like a lot of the issues that you have aside from Discord is coming from Twitter because you always hyperfixate on people making quote-unquote allegations against you. So just turn off fucking Twitter and focus on the shit that you want to focus on. Also, I just wanted to come here and say, Joe admitted that he lost to you in Brawlhalla. That's all I came
Let's
up here to tell
go,
you.
fucking.
But you didn't beat Brown, man. Listen, the first interaction I have with Tony, he got pissed about a Brawlhalla match in the Keemstar Accord where he was timed out for a week because he lost to another viewer named Brown, man. And this is where this whole Brawlhalla thing comes from.
If you lost to a person of color, bro, you need to fucking
Bro, you guys are all gay. We're trying to do a bit against Tony, and you're like, "Oh, you actually lost."
He proved you guys lost.
Yeah, and the funny thing is,
Look.
he's proved us wrong multiple times, and I still call him a liar, and he still gets mad.
Okay, well then you're a retarded troll. So
yeah,
that was the entire point, Matthew.
Okay, well you're saying you're a retarded troll, but he keeps doing it. He gets mad about everything. Everybody trolls him. This is not a new thing.
get mad about everything too? Didn't you get mad because like you got an argument with Echo Tragedy and you got drunk and then you left the internet? Like it's the same
no,
thing.
I didn't even get mad. I woke up the next day and admitted I was wrong. So that's a false
Actually, while
equivalence.
you're here, Joe, can I ask you a favor? Did you try to marry Purple? What was her name again?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you tried to marry her? Did she say no?
Yeah, she said no. She said no. She's got good taste in men, and I'm not that good taste in men.
Alright, can I ask for a request? Can I marry her this time? Like, I want to see if I have.
That's up to her, buddy.
Yo, so basically, Joe wants to tell the truth now all of a sudden? Like, what is going on?
No,
right
it's
now?
that it was
Oh my
what
goodness.
he did because he wanted to just say that he beat you just as a way to antagonize
Tony,
you.
we all know you beat Joe.
Yeah. He's saying that
They
you
were
didn't
doing it
beat
to
him
troll
as a
you.
way to
They were
just
doing
piss
it to
you
troll
off.
you.
Nice try
yeah.
on gotcha, though, everybody. Nice try on that, by the way.
I wasn't gonna say
it was a
anything, to be
gotcha.
honest.
You got proven wrong.
No,
Yeah, kid.
You got fucked, bro. You lost.
You guys are all
Bro,
retarded.
Look,
How about
gay.
this? How about this?
You can baby Tony all you want. Doesn't work.
No. How about this, right? We do a final rematch between Tony and Joe, okay?
Yeah,
On
let's do
live.
it.
It has to
Look,
be live.
look, I'm only.
Haters will
just wanted
say
to
it's
come in
AI.
here.
Haters will say it's AI. Fake news. Fake.
Fake news.
Fake news. I just wanted to come in here and say, Fours and
No, I wanna
Pigeon,
verse
you're
someone
not
else. I
saying
wanna verse
anything
someone else.
that. Shut up, Tony. You're not saying anything that none of like me and Byrne haven't said to Tony in the past. Yeah, like me and Byrne, like you can look at like Byrne's like old, like some of the first streams me and Byrne started doing together, and like we were saying this shit to Tony like fucking a year ago. So.
Yep. We can say this shit till we're blue in the face to Tony.
We've been saying this. We've been having the same conversation for 2.5 years with Tony.
Yep.
Is that next month he's gonna be right back at it? Trust me.
Yeah.
Every he's done this numerous
Man,
times.
that's
I'm gonna
like-
leave
that's
the
like
internet. I'm
15
gonna quit
people in the
drinking.
community. Like that.
I know,
that's
right?
Like, that's every other person.
It's
in
like
this community.
five dudes.
That's true. You know what, Matt? You're not wrong. That's why they're considered Spergs, right?
Yeah, true. And all of you are one.
Absolutely.
Same as you,
One
Matt.
great
Same as you,
autistic
fucking
community.
We'll see.
latest mates playing. Anyway, yeah, Echo, the one who just joined, I can't pronounce your fucking first file name because I am autistic
Fuck
as
off
shit.
now. All right, guys. I think that's it. We've been going for a few hours. Tony Hits. Any last words before we end this episode? No.
Tony?
Tony? Wait. Say it again.
I said.
Did you say happy birthday?
It's Sam's Frank's birthday. It's the word she ever
Okay.
had.
All right. I don't know what that means, but thank you for coming on, Tony. Greatly appreciate it. So the thing about the 58 podcast, right, is no longer here, and it won't be able to collect the donations, which will make them bad with money. Those who are also bad with money: Strictly Patrick, Sliggins, Gitzaberry, Darcy Evans, Ringtail, Stefano Crumbrito, Joe Vile. Channel has been deleted. K-Hutcast, Pigeon Salad, Echo of Tragedy, Brooke A, Fresh Brewski, Jacob Thomas, Reynolds Hughes, and Mame. If you want to be bad with money, that's $14.99 a month. Get your name said, usually after every episode and every live stream. There's also the Beaver Lovers. That's $9.99 a month. Gets you in priority calls as well as early access to now recording episodes. And if you can't afford that, we have the Stumpies. $4.99 a month gets you access to membership episodes, which this was supposed to be a membership episode, but it's not. It's going to be to the public, as well as membership live streams that we do usually once a month. And those are our membership tiers. Have a good one, guys.